check. 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy, for your boy, for your boy. Also for your boy, fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up. Then it bust it open, lift it up. Yeah, come on, lift it up. Then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. Bend it for you, rock it for you, lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bustin' up.
Come on, blaze up. You know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
What is going on? What's going on? Are you ready? Are you ready? What's going on? What's going on? However do you want me? However do you need me? How? What's going on, y'all? We got a lot to discuss. Y'all get up in here. Chrisean, I know y'all in here. Just like the video, girl. Just, you know what I mean? Like, just like the video, we got a lot to discuss. They saying slow the chat. We just got in here. Y'all need the chat slow? Put a 1 in the chat if you want the chat slow. Put a 2 in the chat if it's good. Now, we just got in here. How we need the chat slowed down? Come on now. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video. 1 if you need the chat slow. 2 if it's good. Let me know. However y'all want to do it. However y'all want to call it. That's how we going to call it. It's half and half. It's giving half and half teas. All right. Every time I see a bunch of 1s, I see 2s. I don't know what y'all want me to do. How about this? Oh, girl, it's half and half. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this really quickly. Now I'm seeing more 1s. All right, let's do this. Let's give it a minute. If it gets too crazy, I'll slow the chat. Okay. For now, I need everybody in here to like the video if you can. And I know you can. It's free. Everybody in here, please like the video. Y'all know it's about to be a lot of people up in here. The chat is wide open. Only thing I ask is that y'all be respectful. That's it. That's it. I don't want nothing else from nobody but for y'all to just be respectful. That's it. Okay. So if you can, let's go ahead on and get that done. Hold on right quick. My bad, y'all. My bad. So yeah, y'all get in here and like the video. Get in here and like the video. So, okay. Why are we here? Why are we here? So I'm pretty sure like everybody has heard around the world, not the world, Creed, just the Twitter streets and the YouTube streets. Rockhead goes on Zeus Network and she has a sit down with Tesehki regarding the allegations. First of all, Tesehki, who is your attorney and who is advising you? Like, before we get into this, before we get into what we need to get into, Tesehki, who is advising you? You know what is given to me? It's given to me if the bag is big enough, we should be good. You know what I mean? It don't matter what it is. But you see, you don't understand, Tesehki, that I don't know how much they paid you. It's alleged that they paid Rockhead $200K. I don't know. But whatever they paid you ain't worth what you about to go through. What you about to go through. Girl, them people could have gave you $1 million. Your name is forever done. I'm just saying, this is for the Tesehki part. I gotta put that part out here. Tesehki, I don't know how much they paid you. I don't know how they convinced you to sit down and have a conversation with Rockhead regarding such heinous allegations. But whatever, do you hear me? They paid you. It is not enough. They could have gave you $1 million. Unless that $1 million is going to last you for the rest of your life, your name is done, Fate. Your name is done. Your name is done. So I don't know if you have an attorney or somebody who is close to you who could have told you, girl, don't do no sit down regarding that, especially on those Zeus Network. Don't do it, because that's what I would have said. If I was one of your sisters, if I was a friend, a husband, a girl, or whatever, I would have said, do not do that. And again, this is not saying that Tesehki is innocent or guilty. I'm just saying this never ends well. Unless you got receipts to prove that Rockhead is a full-on liar and you putting that out there in front of everybody and it's going to put this stuff to bed for once and for all, girl, you messed up. So let me start there first. No, Tesehki did not admit anything. She did not admit it. Nobody admitted anything. I'm just starting it off with the little 1-2 I got to get out. You guys, get the likes up on the video, please. I will go to commercial break. Y'all know me. I will commercial break. I will commercial break this thing like a mug. I don't care. Like the video, okay? Because this is a deep thing. This is a deep live that we have to get into. I didn't know how to approach this, but I waited and I sat there and I watched and I said, well, okay. First of all, I'm gonna be honest and I'm gonna say what I got to say. Ain't nobody gonna stop my opinion. First of all, so that's that. Number one, and then number two, I gotta call it fair. All right. So number one, like I said, Tesehki, you is slow as a turtle for going on there playing with Rocky. Period. They couldn't have paid me. They don't have enough money to pay me to get on there and have my sister say something like that to me. Ain't no way. Just not. It's just not. Number one. Number two, Chrisean Rock. Okay. Chrisean Rock is known to be a liar, a pathological liar to be exact. But ironically, I have to say something that might surprise a lot of people. I'm kind of half 50-50 on do I believe Rockhead, and we're going to get into why. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. I'm 50-50. Half of me feel like she lying like a dog because that's all she does. And the other half feel like me, there could be some truth. Not that. We'll get into it. So let's start with this first. Like I said, you guys like the video. Like the video. Now, the reason I titled the live the way I did is because this is bigger and deeper than Chrisean and Tesehki having a meeting of the minds or a clashing of the minds, okay? It's way bigger than that. And I, for one, have been following this abuse story. And I hate to do that, but I've been following this abuse story with these girls for a long time. And I'm not gonna lie. This goes generations deep, okay? And we are going to get into those generations. Yes, this goes generations deep. This ain't big. This is way bigger than Chrisean and Tesehki, okay? Now, the first thing I want to get into is we are going to find out, first of all, how old is Tesehki? That is the number one question everybody have. Because according to Rockhead, the allegations happened when she was 7 years old. Now, it's been going around YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. How old is Tesehki? Some people say she's 6 years older. Some people say she's 7 years older. I'm going to tell you something right now. The entire family are pathological liars, and Tesehki included. Listen, I like Tesehki, but I got to call it. Tesehki, the entire family are pathological liars. I don't know if the mama lied yet, but all them churn, except the brother that we never met, they are all pathological liars. And we're going to get into that. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Because see, I wrecked my brain all day trying to go find this footage right here that I'm about to show y'all. Okay. And this is when Chrisean and Tesehki was on the up and up, when things was going well, when they came out and they were friends. You know, they were sister friends. Remember, some of y'all may remember this, some of y'all may not. This is when we first gets to know Rockhead. Let's start it over. Let's know. Well, I don't want to play the ultimate tag stuff or whatever that is. Let's start it over. We first got to know Rockhead, unless you were watching Blue Girls Club, on the news and on this ultimate tag warrior, whatever the crap this is. Now we're going to get into this, and in this interview, you're going to see Tesehki before the glow up, the glam, and Tesehki's going to say how much older she is than Chrisean, and we're going to learn that is a damn lie. Let's get into it. Get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video, please, because ain't nobody breaking this down like this. Ain't nobody on here. I don't watch. Ain't nobody on here breaking this down this far. Get the likes up on the video, okay? Now, let's get into it. Let's get into it, y'all.
Well, I attended Santa Monica in California. 2 years, I ran track. Chrisean on the track is a beast. It's my world. She likes to outdo herself. Make a new day. Like I yell, scream. Say, ooh. Overcoming it. That's what she's supposed to do. This is where I release all my anxiety. What I come from is kind of what like people wouldn't expect. You wouldn't know until I say something. I'm 20 right now. I'm 6 years older. I'm a family.
Pause. Run it back for the people in the bike. Now, this is in 2020. July 16th, 2020. Okay? July 16th, 2020. How old Raquel says she is?
I'm 6 years older. Until I say something. I'm 20 right now. I'm 6 years older. I'm a family.
Right there. What's the girl named? Tesehki is lying. Matter of fact, let me just cue up my boy with the line stuff, because we're not going to do this today. See, today we're going to tell the truth. We're going to tell the truth. Right here, either Tesehki is lying or Raquel is lying. It don't matter who lying, because somebody lying.
It's survival. I guess somebody lied. Smells like somebody lied.
Definitely a lie.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Now, why is this important? Let me tell you why I know that. Well, I'm not going to jump the gun. My bad. So far on this interview, when Raquel on here lying, telling people, because she lied too, lying on here telling people that they grew up in poverty in one room apartment with 12 people in one half of a roof and rain and snow coming all into what you call them. Somebody lied. Either Rock ain't 20 or this girl ain't 6 years older than Rock. All right? Pin that. Hold that thought. I need y'all to get the likes up on the video. Okay? Now, according to Raquel, she said that she had spent 2 years down in California, down at the doggone schoolhouse, the college. So remember, keep this in mind. The entire family are pathological liars. I'm not saying that they don't tell some truth, but for the most part, they lying their ass off. Okay? Get the likes up on the video. Okay? So right here, Raquel says she's 20. Tesehki says she's 6 years older than Rock. And the reason we getting this out the way is because I don't want to hear nothing else when it comes to this age difference, because we don't know what's going on. We really don't. Now, here's a live with Tesehki, Rockhead, and what's the one female Mookie? Is that Chassity? Whatever, the weird looking one. They on the live on the three-way, and they're going to discuss the order in which they were born, and then we're going to see how old and what order these girls say that they in. Check it out. Like the video.
Hey, Mookie, why you ain't text me back? Ask Mookie why you ain't text me back. Mookie on the call. Mookie send a request. All right, how you tell Mookie send a request? We have a family reunion live. I can tap him, can I? He gotta send a request, I think. It's not letting me do it. It said not giving me an option. You gotta request. Mookie request or drop a comment. He did. He said, "Hey." I know. I hit that. Hey. It said. Hold on. Tifa's the oldest. I thought Mookie was.
So right there, of the three that's on live, she said Tifa's the oldest. That's Tesehki for the people who don't know Tesehki's real name. Latifah is Tesehki. Chassity down here at the bottom is saying Tifa is the oldest. Hold on.
You gotta request. Mookie request or drop a comment. He did. He said, "Hey." I know I hit that hey. It said, hold on. Deep was the oldest. I thought Mookie was. It's on my head right now. But Mookie is the oldest when we get on. My legs just hurting. I had fun. Chyna. Had fun doing what? What's my? Had fun. First, I went out that one night when I met up with Tifa. I'm the oldest. We like stairs. Okay, you got me, Chassity, Sean. Okay. No, you got Nika, Tank, Sierra, Serene, Mookie. Oh yeah, you, Chassity, Angel, me, P.
Now, Angel must be the one that didn't make it. Because when she counted down, remember, Tesehki is number 8. But they count all 12, even though one of them didn't make it. Okay, one of the babies, the mama didn't make it. Now, why is this important? On the first video, Tesehki said she's 6 years older than Rock, and Rock said she was 20. That would make Tesehki 26. This was in the same year. Hear me out. This was in the same year. Chassity said that she's the next under Tesehki. Well, hold on now. Hold on, because we're going to call it fair. We got to call it fair. That's the only way we could do it. According to Instagram, Chassity just turned 30. Yesterday, was it? She just turned 30 yesterday. So now, what do we deduce from that? Number one, if she's 30 and Rockhead is 23, well, she should be 24, right? If she's 30 and Rockhead is 24, then Tesehki is older than 6 years older than Chrisean. Now, could it be Tesehki is a year older than Chassity? That's possible. Yet and still older than 6 years, okay? Now, I know a lot of y'all go to Google and y'all go get Google. Google is a lie. It's called Charlatan's Web for a reason. Google is a lie. Google ain't never told y'all the truth about much or nothing. You got to know how to work Google to make Google tell you the truth. I'm telling you. And, oh, yeah, Rock was born in 2000, and we have that on court documents. So Rock's age is correct. Tesehki is lying. Okay? Rock's age is correct because we have seen that on court docs. That girl was born in 2000, according to arrest records in court docs. So that would mean Tesehki is lying about her age. Now, why is this important? You have to understand, if you've been following this thing from the beginning, Rockhead and Tesehki came online. They started this whole thing off with a lie. All of it. It was all a lie. They came on with the story that they went through hell and high water, okay? Through hell and high water when they were kids, and it turns out, according to the sister Nika, who is Chyna said that is a lie. She said, especially when all of that crazy stuff was happening, she said Rockhead was a little bitty baby. She don't remember none of that. But we've seen this happen in many situations. This has happened with Toya and her brother Walter, as far as Toya taking on the identity of what happened with Walter, allegedly. Then you heard the same thing with Keisha Cole, with her sister Neffy. Keisha Cole had us believing she was going through the ringer with her mama. Turns out it wasn't Keisha Cole. It was actually the older sister Neffy. This is what they do. And it's the same thing going on here. They both came on with a lie, okay? Both of them. But it's not just them. The entire family are filled with pathological liars. I need you guys to get the likes up on the video, okay? I need you guys to get the likes up on the video. Now that we got that out of the way, what we do know, hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. What we do know is Tesehki is at least 7 years older than Chrisean. Now, Chrisean alleges that she had a situation where Tesehki hit her up or abused her at the age of 7, which would then have turned Tesehki 14. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, that would have meant that whatever, if Chrisean was 7 and Tesehki is at least 7 years older than Chrisean, then that means Tesehki would have been at least 14 years old if the allegations are true, in which Chrisean says happened at 7 years old. Okay? All right. Now we've gotten that out of the way. Everybody's good. I need y'all to get the likes up. I need y'all to get the likes up. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, I want to show you guys something. First of all, let me say this, because a lot of people don't understand. This thing with these allegations are way bigger than you think. Way bigger. Hold on. Way bigger. Why is this important? There have been allegations, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys have been aware of this, but there have been allegations about all this stuff with the essay and all that stuff from a whole host of people. And here your four main corporates, right? Now, mind you, I gotta call it fair. Rockhead has never had anything to say about being abused in any sort other than with her mama. But before Tesehki and her got into it, Rockhead has never had anything to say about being abused. She just hasn't. But the only person out of all four of these peoples whose story never became inconsistent was the nephew. That's the young man on here who's Chyna's son. Okay? I'm not saying I believe nobody, but I will say if I had to believe anybody on this stage or on this photo more than anybody, the only person I'm going to go out on a limb and say I believe is the nephew. Reason being is because I done seen this boy on many, many occasions, very detailed, tell the exact same story, and it has never changed. His name is Tristan. Thank you, Great T. His name is Tristan, okay? Tristan is the only one out of all four of them. Nope, let me back that up. Tristan is the only one I believe out of the siblings and who could have possibly did something to him. And Chyna, I do believe that Chrisean them daddy, alleged daddy, but the Malone daddy did do something to Chyna. I believe that with my heart. I do. Now, I hope I'm not wrong, but I believe that with my heart. We're going to get into his story. We're going to get into a little bit of his story. Now, this is the tea. And then we're going to get into I'm going to give y'all the cliff notes, and then we're going to get into some videos. Chrisean Rock and what's the girl name? Tesehki lied to make it. They make it. They blow up. But they put on a lie saying that they come from nothing. They came from this, that, and the third. Chrisean said she was homeless, sleeping down at the schoolhouse, eating lunch and breakfast so she could eat all types of things. The oldest is Nika, and Nika is 43. That's Chyna, I'm sorry. The oldest is Chyna, and Chyna is 43. Okay? They say Tristan is 27 right now. So that would mean that because Tristan's story is at 7 years old, he was M-worded by the entire family outside of Chrisean and Lil Petey. We're gonna get into it. Okay? He says Tessa, Tifa, he said the brother Mookie, all of them literally R-worded him from at the ages of 7, I want to say to 9. Don't quote me on the end age, but at least starting at 7. Yes, the brother allegedly tried to penetrate Tristan. Okay? Now, this is Tristan's story that it started at 7. Okay? Again, I'm telling y'all, I believe Tristan. I believe him. I believe Tristan. Tristan said at 7 years old, the abuse started with the Malone's sisters and brother, his uncles and aunts. Yes, uncle and aunts. The uncle, according to Tristan, tried to penetrate him. We're going to get into it. And also, we was forced to do fellatio on not just the uncle, the aunties too. This is all alleged. This is all what Tristan said. We're going to get into Tristan's story. Okay, and then we're going to go forward with how this ends up on Rock. Thank you, St. Hudson, for the super chat. Rock also says she moved to her friend's house, daughter of who is now her stepfather. Funny how their friend never exposed themselves. The stepfather was always around. Where's the girl? I've been saying that for the longest. Chrisean claims that she moved in with that clear man, the Malone man who's actually clear. She claims that she moved in with that clear man because it was a friend of hers that went to school with her. Where's this friend? We ain't seen the friend yet. From what I understood, I thought they ain't had no kids together. I'm confused. I'm in confusion at this point. This whole family, listen, this whole family are pathological liars. But what is true, that SA runs deep generationally. We'll get to it. Thank you, St. Hudson, for the super chat. Yellow, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate you, my love. And Misty Rucker, thank you for the super chat. Generational curses, boo. And it will continue until they confront, take accountability so they can heal. Absolutely. But instead, they rather go online and blast each other, not because they really want help, because they really just want to be seen. Okay, we about to get into it. Get the likes up. All right. Now, this is the facts, or not the facts, because I wasn't there, but this is the story so far. Tristan is alleging that Tifa, Tessa, I'm gonna let him name everybody, literally all of them, except he said everybody except Lil Petey and Rockhead did something to him. Now, Rockhead is younger than him, so it would make sense. And Lil Petey is younger than him. That's his claim. Chyna says that the stepdaddy, which is the Malone's real daddy, Chyna says that the stepfather, which is all the other 11 real daddy, R-worded and S-A her as a young girl. We will get into that as well. Tifa has always made stood steadfast that she's never touched nobody. However, Chyna says she confronted Tifa one time and Tifa tried to deflect, talking about she was trying to fix the doorknob and all of that stuff. Okay, that was the thing. Up until this whole beef between Tifa and Rock, there has never been any allegations about anybody violating Rock like this ever. However, Blue has had some things to say, and who knows, it could be pillow talk. She telling him about the things that her family went through. Maybe she putting their story on her. I don't know. Maybe it really happened to her. I don't know. But it's all a cluster, and it's too much for us to try to decipher who's lying and who's telling the truth. All I can do is give y'all the breakdown, and you go from there with that as you please, okay? Now, who do we want to start with first? Let's get because I want to go in let's get Tristan first. Let's get Tristan first, all right? So, Tristan has been on live saying the same thing for a long time, okay? He has not ever changed up his story. And he has been talking about the allegations. I already know this live not going to be monetized because all the words that's about to play, but it is what it is. Y'all can show y'all support by liking the video. I swear it's free. I already know this live not about to get monetized because the words about to be used, all right? Check it out. Here's one.
I don't even want to do this for real because at the end of the day, I know how this ends. But at the end of the day, y'all need to give a fuck how I ended. I tried to kill myself 5 times on that Franklin Street steps. And y'all niggas at me, bro. So it's time to go out there. Latifah, Tashika, she'll suck it you just to clean the shower because she's too bougie to clean anything.
Did you hear that? He running it. He running it. Now, this is an old video. This ain't nothing new. He's running it, okay? Check it out.
3 steps. And y'all niggas at me, bro. So it's time to go out there. Latifah, Tashika, she'll suck it you just to clean the shower because she's too bougie to clean anything. I'm like, I don't know what the f going on. I'm just like, bro, this is weird. It felt weird. So I'm like, this is wrong. You my family. So I don't know what the f going on. So long story short, that my aunt tried to make me in the garage and get in the house. I guess she gave word to the uncles and aunts, which I ain't know, but now I know because I'm older, I'm smarter, I'm more wiser. But back then I didn't know. But yeah, I get in the house. Now my other aunt, the older one, she bring me in the bathroom. And when she bring me in the bathroom, she said, you want me next?
He's talking about Tessa here. When he said the older one, he was already talking about Tifa. I'm giving y'all context. He's talking about Tessa here. That's the one who be babysitting Junior.
Aunts, which I ain't know, but now I know because I'm older, I'm smarter, I'm more wiser. But back then I didn't know. But yeah, I get in the house. Now my other aunt, the older one, she bring me in the bathroom. And when she brought me in the bathroom, she said, "You want me next?" I'm confused as bro. I'm 7. I'm like, what the talking about? She like, "You want to fuck me next?" I don't want to wash this tub because I guess my grandmother told her to wash the bathroom. We had chores growing up, by the way. My grandmother ain't play that shit. She made us wash the dishes, clean the house, all that.
All right. So he is alleging that Tesehki had said what he said. I don't want to repeat it, but Tesehki did all that wanted him to do things to her so that she don't have to clean up. And then he said, my other aunt, the older one, that's when he was talking about Tessa. And we're going to get back into Tessa's response as well. But that's when he was talking about Tessa. Now, Chyna has come out and blast Tessa. He has come out and blast Tessa. He's literally said every single one of them except Chrisean and Lil Petey. He said it. I didn't say it. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. Hold on. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video. So this family is dark. Let me say this as well too. You have to understand, and I learned this studying this. You guys get the likes up. I've learned this studying this. There was a lot of inbreeding farms in Baltimore, and that was something that was widely practiced. Okay, through slavery and things of that nature, there were a lot of inbreeding farms. So keep that in mind. Okay, keep that in mind. Now, because listen, I didn't even want to go down this rabbit hole, but they done opened the can. Let's roll with it. Let's get into it. Now here, he's going to talk about what the Uncle Mookie did to him. Mookie is the brother. Hold on. Mookie is the brother who's in jail. Okay, he's right now in jail for murder, I think, or something like that. Y'all check out what he got to say about the uncle.
If you live off trauma and pain and all that shit will eat you alive, my nigga. Yeah, by the time I turn 9, no. I'm going to say, I see with Tifa, I'm going to say by the time I turned 9, it was all of them, bro. It was happening so much constantly. It was constantly happening, nigga. Like my uncle, he stuck me downstairs in the kitchen. Let's jump on Mook.
Before he get on Mookie, he said it was all of them. Look.
I'm going to say, I see with Tifa, I'm going to say by the time I turned 9, it was all of them, bro. It was happening so much constantly. It was constantly happening, nigga. Like my uncle, he stuck me downstairs in the kitchen. Let's jump on Mookie. He snuck me downstairs in the kitchen one day.
Trigger warning. I forgot to say that. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. If you are easily triggered by these type of stories, just log off, Fat. I'm telling you now. Just log off. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Okay, I don't want nobody to feel triggered. I don't want nobody to get any type of flashbacks or anything like that. Listen, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. If you are easily triggered by other people's accounts of their abuse, please just get off, because this ain't the live for you. Come back when we go to Joseph about something else. Okay, you are in charge of your own mental health. You are in charge of your own everything. So it's up to you to take care of you. I don't know you. So if you are easily triggered, just log off, Fade. Just wait for the show, and I'm gonna joke about it. We're gonna laugh and kiki and boom, 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 boom. We probably won't laugh about it, but I'm just saying. Okay, please, trigger warning. This is my last time telling y'all, trigger warning. If you easily triggered, just log off. Go watch somebody else, because he's about to get super graphic. Okay. All right, let's get into it.
I'm down there. It's like probably 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. All right. This nigga literally tried to fuck me in the ass on the floor in the kitchen, bro. Told me bend over and everything, bro. Tried to fuck me in my ass, bro. I told him I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. This nigga still kept going on all this crazy ass shit. He ain't like, really intercourse with him, but he was like trying to, you feel me? And then I guess he thought it was cool enough to get up, turn around, bend over, and say, "Oh, you can put it in me now. Try fuck me." I said, no, I'm good. And I ran upstairs. And, bro, after that, fucking, all right, I'm going to let y'all process that one real quick.
All right. There's no need to replay that.
But if you live all the time.
There's no need to replay what he said. You heard it the first time, okay? Trigger warning. I done already told y'all. Now, this is the brother. This is the brother. These are not new videos, mind you. This is the brother, okay? Now, follow me because I'm going somewhere with this. I am going somewhere with this. He detailed about the brother, the uncle doing this to him as well. And like he said, at this point, it was all of them. I'm just going off of his story, not mine. His story, not mine, okay? According to Tristan, he said it was all of them, okay? Now, he did clarify in another live, it was everybody except Rock and Lil Petey, but it makes sense because they're younger than him. Y'all take it and believe what y'all want to believe. I'm just giving y'all the facts, okay? All right. Now, that's another thing that Tristan came out and said. Tristan has come out on many, many, many occasions telling his story about what happened in his childhood. At one point, he even talked about how he told Chyna, who's his mother, how he told Chyna, and that basically after telling her, she confronted Tesehki, and Tesehki didn't want to admit it. She kind of tried to play it off or whatever the case may be. Okay, so these allegations are not new. Please be aware. These allegations are not new. These are old allegations that are resurfacing simply because at the end of the day, this stuff has came back up all because of a clip on Baddies. And we're going to get to that as well. We definitely will get to that. But this Baddies clip has opened a can that I don't think the entire Malone family realized is not going to be good for none of them. Because while we sitting up here hollering Tifa or Tesehki, according to what I've seen, all of them. All right? According to what I've seen, it ain't just one or two of them. It's all of them. Okay, I'll go ahead and slow down the chat because it does look like it's going a little fast. Hold on. I'll slow down the chat for a second. Y'all tread light in the chat, okay? All right. Let's get into this situation here. This is another allegation the brother had. It's so many allegations I can't play them all, but I will play the ones I can, okay?
At the end of the day, Shorty did that, went viral. First of all, Chrisean was the only one person who went viral. That's my baby girl. She ain't do nothing wrong with Chrisean. Chrisean is A1. She's a blessed person, and nothing gonna come across that. Now her brothers and sisters, you feel me? You know what they did. Y'all know what they did. I said it in another video. Y'all know what they did. Stop playing. Real. That's facts. Ain't no, oh, he's lying. He's just Shorty. I ain't got time to lie. And I ain't trying to degrade nobody's career, and I ain't trying to get clout. I'm doing this because y'all just brought my name up. Y'all woke me up. My mom fucking sleep. Yeah, the whole family talented. Yes, sir. I'm not gonna lie about that. The whole family talented. It definitely is. Even with Tesehki, she's talented. A little bit fucked up back then when I was 7 years old and they did that molestation. But other than that, Shorty grew the fuck up. She's talented. Look, believe what y'all want to believe. At the end of the day, Shorty did that. My mom was sick, and my aunt Chrisean ain't got nothing to do with it. My uncle Lil Petey ain't got nothing to do with it. So y'all keep their names out of that, please, because them people going through enough, and they don't have shit to do with it. I promise you that.
My son was 7, going on 8. They was all kids, but they was older than my son, and they knew better. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They knew better. I hug them every day, baby. I got you. I hug them every day. And it hurt them more right because they keep lying. People in here thinking that it's a lie. They sick too. They sick. Because who the fuck in their right mind will come on live and talk about some shit like that? Like make up some shit like that. At that. And the 6 they did, and he not only talking about Tifa. He was talking about everybody. If we was one of our day ones, you would know this. The ones that admitted it, the ones he not really saying too much about. The ones that apologize, those are the ones he not really saying nothing about.
So you heard her. Remember, he said all of them too. But she's saying the ones he not mentioning by name are the ones that never apologized.
I'm just throwing Tifa up. It was literally 5 of them.
Yeah, they wait till a nigga get old as fuck to finally believe it. Ain't that about a bitch? I'm old as shit now. When I was going through trauma as a kid, that's when y'all supposed to be asking me these questions. How is it impacting you now and this and that? Yeah, when I was a kid, when that was happening, nigga, I tried to kill myself. I used to break shit over my head a lot. I used to do a lot of shit, slam my head to the wall. I'd have been pulled out of every school I went to. I've been locked up by cops in schools. All that, my nigga. I was fucked up. That's when y'all should have been asking me the questions. But nobody cared because nobody was famous.
Let me say this, because I found this to be true in a lot of Black families. Because we all know all the Black people on here, let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Let's have the uncomfortable conversation that nobody like to have. The one that everybody like to push to the side during Thanksgiving when that crazy uncle come around or that weird uncle. Let's talk about it. I've noticed in our community, everybody be knowing what's going on, but everybody sit up there and play stupid and don't say nothing. And then you wonder why your son is wilding out, acting a fool. See, little boys don't know how to handle their feelings the way sometimes little girls can contain them. So when little boys get to jumping off the walls, acting a fool, fighting in school, have any of y'all ever thought to sit down and talk to your son and ask your son what's wrong? See, Black parents don't do that. We love our sons literally to death, but we refuse to sit down and say, son, what's wrong with you? What happened? Make an open dialogue to where you can have a conversation with your child to see what's going on. Because I think when he said, when I was going to school, getting in trouble, getting arrested, that's when y'all should have asked me. Now y'all asking me now when it don't matter. That is something that happens in Black communities all so often. And everybody thinks that they're protecting somebody or themselves by just not saying nothing as if it won't rear its ugly head in the end. I think that is so messed up that's one thing that we have to correct in the community. We do. Because while everybody's sitting around here knowing that the uncle is a weirdo, somebody needs to be standing up and saying, he don't need to come around my kids. I don't want him around none of these kids. He's a weirdo. Some of y'all also need to be talking to y'all sons and y'all daughters too. Because we're not going to act like, and the reason I'm focusing on sons is because a lot of Black women have trouble believing that Black boys are violated like that. And that's the first problem. That's the very first problem. A lot of Black people, not just Black women, a lot of Black people have a problem believing that little boys are violated. Do you know how that could have shaped, or if it did shape that boy's sexuality by being violated by his uncle like that, according to what he said? I don't know this to be true. According to his story. Do you know how that could have shaped his life for the rest of his life? Even violated by his aunts, but definitely by his uncle, and typically with little boys, a lot of times it's with the men. Okay? So I don't want us to lose sight of this. Okay? I don't want us to lose sight of this. This young boy been saying the same thing from the beginning to the end. So that's why I say of all the people who when he have a dog in a fight, he said what he said. Now I gotta be honest when it comes to Chyna. I feel like Chyna, but I believe Chyna's stories, but I think that when Chyna feel like things are on a good with her and Rockhead, then her language changes a little bit. She never said that it didn't happen. I will give her that. She's never came back and said, well, I was just lying on this. But I just feel like when she feels like things are on the up and up with her and Chrisean, then the language changes. But when they beefing, I told y'all that mad day is when all the tea comes out. That's when you get all the tea from Chyna on mad day. Okay. So keep in mind, I hope you guys are paying close attention to this. This is way bigger than Tesehki and Chrisean. This family is infested with this thing. Okay. Now I want to go to Chyna. I want to go to Chyna. Chyna has spoken about in length about being murdered by Chrisean's father. Now, mind you, allegedly, legend has it, because all of these people be lying. All of these people be lying. Okay. Now, legend has it that Nika, who is Chyna, has a different father from all the rest of the kids. Okay. Legend has it that Nika has a different father, which is Chyna, from all the rest of the kids. So legend has it, childs 2 through 12 got the same daddy, which is Eugene Malone. Okay. what a lot of you do not know is Eugene Malone, according to Chyna, has M-worded her as well. She told her mama about it. Her mama ended up not believing her, but her mama since then has been very apologetic about that, and they've mended their relationship. So I'm here for that, okay? But we have to get into this whole thing before we got to peel the onion back before we even get to the Tesehki and Rockhead drama, okay? Yeah, Petey got a different daddy. I'm sorry, my bad. Petey's dad is different. Petey's dad is the one. If anybody watched Crazy in Love when Rockhead was in the jacuzzi talking about she don't want to be famous no more, it was Petey's dad on that season of Crazy in Love. So yes, so 2 through 10 got the same daddy, and then Petey got a different daddy. Okay. That's what it is, all right? Now, I don't even know which way I want to go first. Let's go here. Let's just go with Chyna on live, speaking about her situation with her kids and the things that they went through.
Fuck that. Or some be real shit, because we ain't all the way on 80. But once we get to 80, I'm going to let it all out. But nigga, I've been rapping before all you bitch-ass niggas stop playing with me. I feel like Soldier Boy. I've been did this shit.
You know when you drunk, the truth come out. He gonna tell it. He gonna tell it all.
Now this is Chyna and her son and her daughter. Okay, let me fast forward a little.
Baby. Who is
That's
that
my baby right there. That's my homeboy, baby mother. That's my baby. She already knew what it was. All of them know my story. They been knew my story. That's why I said for them to come on here and say I'm lying. I've been told my story. I just never came on live and told my story. Up until a couple months ago when Tifa tried to defend that nigga. That's why I said they can't say and try to say we lying. I've been told niggas what happened to me and my son. Facts.
Y'all share this bitch. Get this motherfucker to 80. Shit gonna get popping, man. Shit gonna get popping, man. I'm trying to tell you.
I want Latifah to come on here.
It's gonna get popping.
Let's see how much.
My thing is, right? My thing is,
hey girl.
Oh, she ignoring your comments.
Yeah, she was.
She know your. She know your ass.
I ain't gonna lie. There's a couple people on there that had my back though. Like, bitch, you lying.
Hey.
You lying.
Oh, let me add a little context too. The daughter was not raised with none of them. This daughter was raised in foster care. She was not around for none of this. She just basically there for moral support. She went to when Chyna. First of all, Chyna went to prison for a while. She was in prison when allegedly Tristan was getting messed over. Chyna was not there. She was locked up. Okay. Now, this little girl here is not, she did not grow up with them, even though she's Chyna's biological daughter.
Her. She kept saying I'm broke, but she on the phone.
Hold up. She kept saying, show your house. My house has always been decked out. Latifah lived with me. Her and her baby father. Didn't have nowhere to go.
Right.
And me
she kept trying to change the subject and I kept saying so.
The fuck?
Yeah, she lived with me. And that's when my son told her to her face what the fuck she did to him. And this bitch started playing with a doorknob, talking about this doorknob need fixed. Oh, I think my son got molested.
Man, y'all lucky my man ain't home. I wouldn't even been on this shit.
Y'all lucky I ain't fucking turned up enough because I'm a zap. Hey, get this bitch on 80, bro. Get this bitch
Who
on 80.
Who talk about that niece like that?
They said she kept trying to change the subject.
She talking about, oh yeah, you was pressed to reach out to your family.
Look at them bitches.
People say, yeah, it was obvious she was lying. They know she was lying. Good.
She kept hiding from the camera. She was like,
real. See, real people gonna be able to see right through her
they
ass.
Said, why are you hiding from the camera?
Who talks to her niece like that? She did. She did.
Like,
she jealous of my kid.
This motherfucker on 80. You heard?
You the same one that said I was pretty.
Ugly where?
Bitch, I'm broke, but my money longer than your.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you.
Get this motherfucker on 80. I'm a
Tristan, she kept saying that you lying about her touching So I'm gonna call my brother.
Why she ain't tell Tristan that to his face when he told her what you did?
My mother right there, she ain't saying shit.
She said, Shay, she said you ate her up. Everybody was saying you dragged her. Yeah, Tifa definitely be running that jaw. That's all she do. Somebody gonna hit her in that jaw. She gonna get the right bitch. She gonna play with the right bitch in that strip club.
I said,
hold up.
Bitch, you don't even want to fight.
Nope. They said she definitely be running her mouth. Go back to Well Live. Nah, they can come over here. I'm on my live. Tristan is at 82. Let's go.
Keep building money up off of no.
Let's go. Yeah, I was definitely at work. I still got my work shirt on.
All right, now look. Tristan, no, 76. Look. Y'all gotta wait. They ain't good.
72.
But no, my thing is.
We was at 80.
Yeah, Chrisean even said it. I saw my sister turn into my enemy. She was talking about Tesehki. Facts.
I'm about to pop my shit.
Facts. And that was right after Chassity put her out.
So
Facts.
I'm about to pop my shit.
How Chrisean said we ain't know nothing but what we was taught.
Yep.
So
she said that for a reason.
She was talking about.
Yep. She said that for a reason.
Hey y'all.
That's why you gotta listen.
Don't let that part go over your head. She's saying they're alleging that Tesehki said we didn't know nothing but what we was taught. Let me say this too. This whole family is jacked up. I told y'all, the whole family is jacked up. And I want to get on here and publicly thank my mama for not letting me spend the night by nobody, because I thank the Lord I didn't go through nothing like this, because this is ridiculous. Shout out to Mama Voodoo, because Mama Voodoo we couldn't go spend the night by nobody's house. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. And this is allegedly happened at their grandmother's house. So I don't know what's going on. Again, this daughter here was not there for none of that. She wasn't even raised with them. She lived with a foster mom and didn't even know Chyna was her mama until later on in life. So she just kind of like adding in her one too. But he's the one who alleging Tristan, who's the one who's alleging all of these things. And Chyna is corroborating it.
To understand, you don't listen to relate. You gotta listen to understand. That's why I don't tell people my story, because people try to handgun microphone. Relate.
Or should I use the
My sister wasn't always on the best of terms. My other sister just did some whole other shit to me. Like,
if he doing too much, get off his page, bitch. Have you ever been molested? Get the fuck off his page.
No.
Let the people talk. Let the people talk.
The page is not private, man. Just block them. Don't stress yourself. Block them.
And the police know me already. You can Google me, bitch.
You can block them. Everybody that's
we gonna tell.
He has also been alleged that he has kidnapped a woman at Blicky Point, allegedly. A woman or two. He done kidnapped people and held them at gunpoint, girl. This, I just want to add that in.
What happened on our lives?
Block them.
Okay.
Block them. What you stressing for? Block them. Block.
No, I ain't stressing. Ain't nobody gonna sit there and tell me your brother fucking doing too much, bitch.
Block.
I'm fine.
I'm blocking a bitch right now.
This is what happened.
They probably saying he's doing too much with blickies in cases, especially if he already got a case. Yeah, they so slow.
Beginning or the ending.
And the thing is, my brother tell you the truth though. That's the thing about us. We'll tell you when we was wrong.
We gonna keep it 110.
We'll tell you when we were wrong at.
Tristan, let me ask you something. When did you run back to me?
I was 9 years old and I broke out grandma's house. And
I just came home from jail, right or wrong?
Yeah, you pulled up with like 9 niggas and all black. Fucking damn, they about to kill them.
You block number one, block them two, because at the end of the day, if he can laugh at his pain, like, sometimes you gotta laugh to go through stuff. He's drinking his pain away. So
where she at? So I can block that bitch too. I ain't got time. Where she at?
So he said he was 9.
Why? Because I was
don't annoying. He said he was 9 years old when he broke out of the grandmother's house, made it to Chyna to tell Chyna what they was over there doing to him.
Listen,
nobody
83 likes. I'm at 84 viewers. My bad, I'm fucked up. But they said when you fucked up, you tell the truth, right? Can I get an amen?
Amen.
All right. So out of 12 of them motherfuckers, out of 12 of them little nasty motherfuckers, let me see.
Block them.
Latifah. All right, let's get it. Latifah. Mookie. All right. Eugene.
I didn't know he said the brother who sell the books. Now Eugene is the brother who sell the books, who stay out the way. Oh, I didn't know he was adding him to it. Now he's saying Tesehki. When he said Tifa, he means Tesehki. He said Tesehki, Mookie, and Eugene. I didn't know. I missed that part.
Why? Because I was
listen.
Nobody knew that.
83 likes. I'm at 83, 84 viewers. My bad, I'm fucked up.
Oh, that's Terrence.
But they said when you fucked up.
So who's the other brother is Eugene? They say Terrence is the one who sell the book. You know what? You're right. He is my eye. You're right. So it's not the one who sell the books. I retract my bad. It's the other brother, the one who there was out. I think that's the one. I don't know if I can't. It's too many of them, girl. Let's move on. But it wasn't the one who sell the books.
You tell the truth, right? Can I get an amen?
Amen.
All right. So out of 12 of them motherfuckers, out of 12 of them little nasty motherfuckers. Let me see.
Block them.
Latifah. All right. Let's get it. Latifah. Mookie. All right. Eugene. The big brother. They don't talk about that much. They don't even send money to, but they act like they love him.
The one that's locked up.
Yeah. The one that's calling my mother phone asking for cash apps because they don't help him. Let me see. All right, let's start it over. All right. Latifah. Mookie. Eugene. Fucking Chassity. And Tessa. These 5 motherfuckers I just named. Let me see. All right, let's start it over. All right. Latifah. Mookie. Eugene. Fucking Chassity. And Tessa.
Mm-hmm.
These 5 motherfuckers I just named fuck me up, bro. Fuck me up. Hold on, me sit down with this shit. Fuck me up. I mean, like, the stage y'all see me in now, nigga, this is progress. I've been on a lot heat. This is progress. My mom don't understand it because she's thinking I'm wired and crazy and bad. No, you don't know what your son been through. So it's like, all right.
Yeah, that's my son.
Let's spin a block. All right, so Mookie, let's start off with him since everybody's so glorified. All right, this is. I don't even want to do this shit for real.
Request to join.
I don't even want to do this shit for real because at the end of the day, I know how this shit ends. But at the end of the day, y'all niggas ain't give a fuck how I ended. I tried to kill myself 5 times on that Franklin Street step. And y'all niggas laughed at me, bro. So it's time to go out there. Mookie like little boy sucking his dick. He'd been over for you in the doggy position to tell you fuck him in his ass next. That's what he tried to do.
Now remember, he said that same story on the other live I showed you. That's why I say I believe him. It's very graphic, y'all. Please, this not gonna get monetized. I already know. Matter of fact, I don't even know if it's gonna be up when I get off of here. What I'm saying to you guys is get the likes up on the video, okay? Now he just said the same story again on a whole nother occasion, okay? The same thing about Mookie.
To me, Latifah, Tashika, she'll suck your dick and fuck you just to clean the shower because she's too bougie to clean anything. Chassity, you know Uella. Oh, she just gonna with it. You know, she's Savage Chassity. You look up Savage, nigga, that's the term of basically a motherfucker that don't give a fuck. And she will fuck you anywhere. Like she tried to fuck me in the goddamn garage and bent over on all fours and told me put it in her. And then made the little white bitch come in the room afterwards and told her fuck me next. And then, you know the fucked up part about Chassity? I met this little bitch. She was a virgin. You feel me? Out Freedom Town. Let's bring it back. I'm out there with Latifah and Money Mike and them, you know, getting guala, chilling. I met this bad little brown bitch. Ooh, she was bad. I'm talking pretty little bitch. She probably on this live watching, nigga. Bad little bitch. I'm like, damn, I gotta get this, man. I get her, you feel me? And this after the trauma, nigga. I try to get her. I get her in the house. I'm a virgin and shit. So she made me work for it. Long story short, because my mom and sister on here, nigga. Long story short, I get like 3 weeks in working for it, shorty down to give it. You feel me? She like, what's up? We get in the room. She came in that bitch with a blanket on with nothing on, you feel me? Nothing on, ready to go. I'm like, bet. Then my aunt come downstairs, nigga. My aunt come downstairs. Chassity, she come downstairs. I got this badass version bitch bent over. She telling her, you not bending over right. Let me show you how I bend over. She came beside her, pushed the girl out the way and arched that motherfucker and said, all right, put it in me first. My girl, the virgin, looking at my aunt crazy because she know it's my fucking aunt. She looking like, bitch, are you stupid? Are you crazy? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck? You said she confused too. And nigga, on all guard, even the bitch that's out Freedom Town, Money Mike niece, nigga, you know what the fuck I'm talking about, Tashika. Money Mike niece gonna snitch on y'all, nigga. She was like, yo, what the fuck? You feel me? I was like, what the fuck? You feel me? I thought I was past the molestivity. I thought I was past being towards the bitch. No, nigga. No, nigga. I got this little virgin bitch. She talking about some, no, let me show you how it's done. She like, Tristan, put it in me. I'm like, nah, you feel me? Like, what the fuck? You feel me? You my aunt. No, ew. You feel me? She thought I was cool with the shit. Like, it was supposed to be cool after all the trauma. No. So long story short, she got mad, pulled a little skirt back down. She had a little skirt on too, by the way. I remember it so vividly, nigga. I remember everything. It's fucked up. I don't know if I got a gift or what. All praise to Allah, but it's a curse too at the same time. Cause nigga, I had nightmares. I toss and turn a lot. Every bitch I have that sleep beside me will tell you this nigga toss and turn a lot.
You can
and he
get
do
on
not
here
sleep that
with
much, and he'll wake up angry. He'll wake up real angry. There's reasons for that though. But back to the story.
All right. We've heard enough. Okay. He named Chassity, that's the one who's on the live, who just turned 30, Tesehki, Tessa, Mookie, and Eugene. According to him, all 5 of them were the worst ones that he ever encountered, okay? He went into detail about some stuff. I don't believe he's lying. You can believe what you want. I don't believe he's lying, okay? Now, that's just Tristan's piece. Let's go to Chyna's piece. Now, let me give y'all a little backstory on Chyna. Chyna is the mother, or the firstborn from their mother, beautiful woman. I'm sorry. Chyna is the firstborn to their mother. Her real name is Unique, right? Chyna does not share the same father as the rest of the kids. The only other person who have a different father than Chyna and the Malones are Lil Petey. And Lil Petey's dad is the one that, the last man that I believe she's either with or was with, okay? He was on the show Crazy in Love, okay? These are the true facts. Mind you, he's 27, Rockhead's 24. That means he's at least 3 to 4 years older than Rock. So just to give y'all context, Rock was, according to them, and a lot of people, Rock was a baby when a lot of this stuff was going on. So I don't know. I wasn't there, okay? We haven't gotten to Rock. I want to get to Chyna, and then we'll get to the infamous clip from Baddies. And from Baddies, we'll get into what I think, okay? Now, let's set up Chyna. Chyna is the first child. Chyna is not the child of the other Malone's father. She's a different child, okay? She's a different child. She's, according to her, she says that she's the only one out of them that don't have the last name Malone and are not the child of Eugene. Eugene, who's Rock's alleged father, according to Chyna, she says that he R-worded her, M-worded her, S-a'd her, all types of stuff. Do I believe Chyna? Absolutely. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. We know that he, according to even the mom, he was extremely abusive to the mom. And her details about the father was even more, not more, but it's just as much detailed as the son, okay? And she even talked about how her mama found out, and when her mama found out, basically, her mama slapped her, but they since moved on. I love that for them. She loves her mama loves her. I am here for it, okay? All right. Now, let's get into, hold on. No, not this one. Hold on one second. My bad. We're gonna get into Chyna's details about what happened when she was allegedly violated. And this is from my video, so we can go from here. She was allegedly violated by the stepdaddy. Okay, hold on one second. Let me pull this up on YouTube. That way you won't have to. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Please get the likes up on the video. Please get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. All right. We are going to get into Chyna saying what she had to say about what happened when they were younger. All right. Crap. All right. Y'all ready? And this is an old video of mine that I had. So we can go from there. All right.
Oh. And that's the sister I'm talking about. That's
Okay.
That's her mother. Yeah.
What the?
She had me at 15. When she had me, she said I was going to be her only one. She was going to go get a 2-door coupe, just me and her. Next thing you know, all of them start popping out. But it's just sad because she allowing these outside bitches to come in. But you the same one that got banked by your baby father's sisters and her homegirls, and you was right back cool with them.
Right back cool.
But you hate Chrisean so much. And that's our blood, sister.
She talking about Tesehki. When she said get banked, I had learned this from listening to the Baltimore people. That means she got jumped. Okay? So when they say she got banked by her baby father's sisters, that means she's saying Tesehki got jumped, okay? For the other people in the bike like me. Because I was in the bike like, what bank mean? Okay, so let's move on.
So what was that all about? What Chrisean said that, you know, she got drunk and started looking at her chains funny or something like that. What was that all about?
Like she was trying to rob or get her robbed.
What?
That's why I said, yo, her blood like different, yo. I would never get one of my sisters robbed. I don't give a fuck how much I can't stand them. I will never get one of my sisters robbed. Never get one of my sisters beat up. Never. In a million years. Never. That's why I said she's a different bloodline, you know. Yeah. Like you remind you, we got different fathers. My father was a mafia nigga. Like my father was a serious ass nigga in Baltimore. Mm-hmm. My father got when he came in from jail. My father had a jail beef, and I'm gonna keep it 100. Niggas got my father before he can get them, and that's how my father got killed.
Oh so, my god!
Yeah, I got his name tatted on my back. Thanks. I'm good though. I just wish he was here, man. Yeah. I know. I said he probably in his grave turning right now.
Hell yeah.
But my father was a serious ass nigga, and my mother loved my daddy. My mother loved my father.
She was in love, wasn't she?
Yeah, that was her first love. I seen that interview when Latifah was talking shit about my mother. And I'm like, yo, this the same lady that went out her way, made sure she came down to VA. We took them.
Right.
And ran back to Baltimore. Because, you know, the laws in Maryland different from Virginia. Yeah. So my mother like, as long as I could get them back to Maryland, then yeah, I could do what I got to do. That's what the fuck we did.
Right.
That's why I'm like, so check this out, right? So remind you, they down Virginia Beach. We all out there with the child. All right, which is their grandparents. Beach house, living good though. I ain't gonna lie.
She said she said they living good in the beach house in Virginia Beach, but they with the grandparents who are chomos. According to Chyna, Chrisean's daddy's grandparents are chomos. You know what a chomo is, okay? According to Chyna, yes, they're living good in Virginia Beach, but they are amongst a whole slew of chomos, okay? Okay? All right. Keep that in mind. I told you this is a generational thing. This is bigger than Chrisean and Tesehki. This is generational, okay? Now, I'm going to let her run it back one more time, and then we're going to go with it.
That's why I said they just don't know. For them to try to throw, like how they try to put my mother out there and throw my mother under the bus. My mother loved her kids, yo. That's why that shit made me so mad.
A chomo is a child molester for the people in the bike. I mean, they didn't already said all type of words on here anyway. I don't even need to filter it. A chomo is a child molester. Chyna is saying that Eugene, who's Chrisean's them daddy, his parents, both of them were child molesters, okay? They living out there in Virginia Beach while the mama try to figure her stuff out with the daddy and all this other stuff, but they out there hiding out from the daddy, but the gag is they down there with his parents who child molesters too, okay? Let's get into it.
When I seen that interview with Latifah was talking shit about my mother, I'm like, yo, this the same lady that went out her way, made sure she came down to VA. We took them.
Right.
And ran back to Baltimore because you know the laws in Maryland different from Virginia.
Yeah.
So my mother like, as long as I could get them back to Maryland, then yeah, I could do what I gotta do. That's what the fuck we did.
Right.
Fact. That's why I'm like, so check this out, right? So remind you, they down Virginia Beach. We all out there with the child. All right, this which is their grandparents. Beach house, living good. Though. I ain't gonna lie, but child, when they come back from with these people. I end up getting into the streets, doing crazy shit. I get booked. I go to jail. And, yo, the shit's so fucked up, yo. That's why I'm like, did y'all do that to my son because what was done to y'all?
Right.
I know 2 of them got molested for sure by the grandfather.
Right.
But did you hear that? Put a 1 in the chat if you just heard what she said. Because, see, this is what I started to realize, too. And I said this when I first heard it. Heard what was happening before I knew any backstory. I want to see if you know if anybody else caught that. Children repeat learned behavior. Children repeat learned behavior. Children repeat learned behavior. Even if Tesehki was 14, 15, or 16, something happened to Tesehki. If this is true, because I don't know if this is true. If this is true, that would only mean that Tesehki has been violated as well. Now, Chyna didn't go on to say which 2 for sure was violated by the grandparents. Remember, she said, I left them down there. I went up to Maryland doing woo, 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 woo. I got in trouble. I got locked up. And by the time they came back, they was already messed up. She said, and I know for a fact at least 2 of them, and I bleeded it out, but were molested by the grandparents. I'm going to let them run it back one more time. The grandparents is where this is all coming from, okay?
So check this out, right? So remind you, they down Virginia Beach. We all out there with the child. All right? This which is their grandparents. Beach house, living good, though. I ain't gonna lie. But child, when they come back from with these people, I end up getting into the streets, doing crazy shit. I get booked. I go to jail. And, yo, the shit's so fucked up, yo. That's why I'm like, did y'all do that to my son because what was done to y'all?
Right.
I know 2 of them got molested for sure by the grandfather.
Right.
But you won't hear them talk about it. And they act like they love these people so much. Facts. But they don't talk on it. That's the shit that burned me up. And I'm like, so is that why y'all did what y'all did to my child?
Right.
Like, so then it wasn't y'all fault. You feel me? Because y'all went through the same shit.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, but they sitting here denying it and trying to make shit look so peaches and cream instead of keeping the shit 100. Put these bitches out there for what they are.
Why the fuck are you saying nothing?
Yo, that shit make me so mad,
going through that shit, bro.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder when Chrisean said, yo, our father excuse me, because I got a lot of.
He used to beat my mother, beat her every day.
Okay,
He used to beat her. And Chrisean was a baby.
Right.
She was a baby. I was there to witness that shit. Like, that's why I'm like, yo, they don't.
So why people is okay? What was okay?
You heard that? She said they were babies. She was the one there to witness that. They took stories of what happened prior to them even having recollection of it and used it to get on. So when they came on here from that first interview I showed y'all where they were talking about, oh, we were abused and they didn't even physically go through that part. What Chyna is saying was when all of that was really kicking off, they were little babies. Okay, let's keep that clear.
Hey, when they father hit Blueface hit him back. Why was people like? Why would you like? That shit crazy.
Now you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, the man that was hitting on your mom, like you.
And
like,
molested your sister.
Yeah,
They don't. It's just like her. Oh, I love my dad so much. Oh, he's so this and that. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Why does y'all keep trying to make shit look like it's sweet and it's not?
Right.
These people are pedophiles. Like, man.
They must be pedophiles too. Cause what the hell?
And guess what? Like I said, 2 of them went through that shit. But they not even speaking on it no more. One of them did speak on it though. The police came and all that. They did, but the aunt lied and said that she don't believe it happened because he never did nothing to her. Then she told my mother, she said that because she didn't want to hurt her mother and send her father to jail. The same one that came down the church steps and told me, oh, I knew my brother was molesting you, but I thought your mother was cheating on him with Petey. The same fucking one. Their father.
What?
Girl, and that's what my son said. My son said, "Ma, I don't want to file charges because I know it's going to hurt grandma." That's all Tristan keeps saying. He knew it would hurt grandma. It's going to hurt grandma. Boy, he knew it would hurt grandma.
Oh, that shit.
And I'm like, but don't nobody care about what they did to you. What about what the fuck they did to you? So you can start healing. You feel me? That's how I know I changed. My life changed. Like,
and before healing, you have to talk about it. That's why it has to be. It has to be. I don't understand why Tay is so mad. Tell his story.
Let it would have been her son. Let it would have been her son.
Exactly.
If she got one. If she got one.
Let Tristan tell his story. It starts off by telling the story.
Facts. It's like, y'all, they tell about that, be quiet, hold that shit in and just suffer. Nah, bitch. Y'all got it up. Because he's going to tell his story. And ain't nobody stopping shit. Like I said, we're going to keep telling our stories. Y'all want to do a lot of detective tests? We've been more than willing to do it. But like I said, it's going to be done at the police station. Exactly. The detectives are going to do it. Not no people they know. I'm like, yo, this is the same nigga that molested me. Are you serious?
Right.
That's when we can.
I'm wondering if in this live she's gonna detail some of the things that allegedly happened with the grandfather. So I'm gonna give y'all. Hold on, let me see if it's in this live.
What happened? Y'all knew what y'all did. It was fine and dead. But now that we want to tell our story, so we can start healing, it's a fucking problem.
Yeah.
Now you on the show.
What?
Please. That's why I said y'all just don't know. That's why I be sitting back laughing at some of the comments. I'm like, these people about dumb as a bitch. Good. I told them I'd be there by 5. Okay. But yeah, girl, I'm trying to tell you, it's some shit, man. Well, and it's funny because everybody close. No, everybody in our family know the truth. Like, that's why I'm like, this shit is crazy, yo. This internet shit ain't no joke.
No, it's not.
They let it get to their head.
They let them bees get to their head, and then they switch up, that they start acting crazy. I don't understand how y'all could come on somebody else.
Instead of all of us coming together and we putting the motherfuckers all out there. Fuck it. They know. Nah, they different.
Like, come on, y'all. Y'all can't be coming on nobody case up on somebody lying. Somebody.
Let me give y'all the breakdown. I don't know if it's on this live, but allegedly, according to Chyna, allegedly, the grandfather, that will be Chrisean's father. That's the man whose home they were left with when Chyna had to leave and go up to Maryland or whatever, and then the mama was over there figuring her stuff out. Apparently, all of them were left with the grandparents, and I'm paraphrasing, so please forgive me if I repeat it wrong. But for a long story short, they were alleging that the grandfather was caught doing very heinous, explicit things to a human this size. Take that information, do with it as you please. Now, I will go find that live because I have so many lives that I've done dealt with where she says that. But it was alleged that Chrisean's father was alleged to have been caught red-handed doing something very heinous and horrible and disgusting to a human being this size, okay? See, I need y'all to understand how deep this goes. I really need y'all to understand how deep this goes. She said out of her own mouth that they were, 2 of them for sure were violated by the granddad, okay? So she feels like y'all were violated. It's cool. Just say that you did it and admitted it. But I'm going to tell you something. I've never been a victim. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, ancestors. However, if I were in a position of a victim and a perpetrator, I'm not going to ever admit that. That's a hard thing to do. You know what I mean? So, especially online. Like, who's going to come out and be like, yeah, especially somebody who's trying to do a career. Yeah, I did do that. That's not going to happen, okay? It's just not. It's just not. I think that it's old, but is it realistic? No, it's just not. So keep that in mind. This is a generational thing. And I don't know what was done to her grandparents. But what I do know is that the grandparents has allegedly done heinous things to not only them, but human beings decide, take that information and do with it as you please. Tomorrow when we come back, I'll look for that piece of the live and we'll come back and I'll let you hear from Chyna's mouth. Chyna alleges that they daddy M-worded her. The mama knew about it and didn't say nothing about it or whatever, turned a blind eye, even thought that she was lying, which is typical in black families. And let me say this too, because I know this about black people on the internet. I learned by my people on the internet. People on the internet like to throw rocks and hide their hand like everything was great in their childhood. Let me say this part to them people. Y'all like to get on this internet and act like everything was hunky-dory in your household, and you get to get online and Twitter finger it up and throw the rocks and hide your hands. And this gonna hurt somebody, and it's gonna hit you, and it's supposed to hit who it's supposed to hit. The main ones with the loudest mouth have the most fucked up situations at their house. Period. Exclamation point. The main ones in the chat throwing rocks, saying this, that, and the third about anybody have the most trauma and the most abuse and the most bullshit going on down at their house. I can tell it's the projection for me. Now, why is this important? Because I want us to be mindful when people are telling their stories. Either we believe in the victims or we're not. And if we're not, that's fine. But I need us to keep this energy when it comes to one of your faves. That's all. Keep the energy when it comes to your faves. All of y'all faves. If we gonna believe the victims until proven innocent, then okay. If we gonna go case by case, let's go case by case. We could do that too. But what we're not gonna do is wait until it's one of y'all faves, and then it's all of a sudden, oh, it's either that or you just anti-woman, anti-this, anti-that. I believe Chyna's story as it pertains to the father, and I believe that boy's story as it pertains to them people. Everybody else is up for discussion, okay? Everybody else is up for discussion, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, okay? Now, I want to go here. Shout out Mumu and Mimosa. I want to go here where Chyna talks about another situation where she speaks about how I think this is the one where she talked about how her mama 11 minutes. All right, I did the timestamp. Well, how she been saying certain things and now she feels vindicated because now the truth is out. Boom, boom, boom. And I think on this one she's gonna talk about how she had done told her mama and her mama didn't believe and stuff like that. Get the likes up on the video.
And when they used to be on Prince Live, Tesehki, Tay telling all these lies. And I'll just be like, man, these people, they're going to bust out wide open. like they're going to bust out wide open. I'm grateful for God. And I'm glad Prince got to really see who she really is. Yeah.
And I'm happy your sister told her to take it down. She told her to take, some of the stuff off her story, because it got deep, it got personal.
Of course she did. Because her father is the one that molested me. Of course she did.
No, not that one. It's your other sister.
Sheree.
Yeah. That's what?
All right. Now let me tell y'all about this. All right, Sheree. One thing I can say about Sheree, she never touched my son. She used to beat the fuck out of him, but she never touched him, like molested him. Never.
Right.
And man, this one don't even speak.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna always keep it 100 with y'all. Like she never molested my son. Never. But me and her, it hurt me with her because it's like she knew her father was molesting me and like hid it. Like one day she came in the house and he was saying this nasty shit to me on the phone. I'm like, Spring, pick up the phone, pick up the phone. She picked up the phone and heard what he said to me. So I'm like, damn, how can you still be rocking with this nigga and you know what he did to me? Like, basically, you don't give a fuck about me for real. And that shit hurt because it's my sister. Like, damn.
I know it do. And this is why this type of shit shouldn't get thrown under the rug at all.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted.
Right. It's not.
No, because it started from the grandparents. And I told everybody that. It started from the grandparents. The one that molested me, his father was a fucking pedophile ass motherfucker. And he's still living. This man's still living. But the grandmother, she died and she suffered. And the whole time she knew what her husband was doing to people. She knew what he was doing to all these kids. And she was backing him. And now she in her grave.
That's what I'm saying. That shit not right, yo. It's not that much dick in the world. It's not that much dick in the world. No,
he got his own daughter pregnant. What? And it's funny because, yes, the sister that Terrain is named after, the man that molested me, that's their dad, right? His sister is named Terrain, and the other sister name is Tessa. That's where their names came from. My mother named them after their aunt.
Did y'all catch that? He got his own daughter pregnant. Did y'all catch that? This is the grandfather. Pay attention.
We do. And this is why this type of shit shouldn't get thrown under the rug at all.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted.
Right. It's not.
No, because it started from the grandparents. And I told everybody that. It started from the grandparents. The one that molested me, his father was a fucking pedophile ass motherfucker. And he's still living. This man's still living. But the grandmother, she died and she suffered. And the whole time she knew what her husband was doing to people. She knew what he was doing to all these kids. And she was backing him. And now she in her grave.
That's what I'm saying. That shit not right, yo. It's not that much dick in the world. It's not that much dick in the world. No,
he got his own daughter pregnant. What? And it's funny because, yes, the sister that Terrain is named after, the man that molested me, that's their dad, right? His sister is named Terrain, and the other sister name is Tessa. That's where their names came from. My mother named them after their aunts. Whole time, the aunt Tessa is the one that walked in front of the truck and killed herself because she was pregnant by the father.
What right. Put a one in the chat if you caught that. Because I don't even know if I need to repeat that. Put a one in the chat if you caught that. I'm trying to see if y'all caught on. Put a one in the chat if you caught it. Because I don't want to have to replay it if I don't have to. Okay, all right. Everybody on the same page. Everybody on the same page. Everybody on the same page. This shit is deeper, way deeper than rap, okay? I've been on this shit for a long time. So I know when I heard the Chrisean stuff, I had a different opinion of it. Listen, I've been on this for a long time. Y'all heard what she said? You didn't catch it? I'm going to run it back one more time, then we're going to roll through. But this is deeper than rap, okay? So let me set it up because I'm not going to run it all the way back. Chrisean's father has two sisters, one named Tessa, one named Tareen. Chrisean's siblings, Tessa and Tareen, were named after what would be their aunts. Remember, their grandfather was a molester. His son, Eugene, is a molester. And allegedly, he had two daughters, Tessa and Tareen, who's Chrisean's sister's name as well, Tessa and Tareen, okay? Now, I'm going to just go back just a little bit for what she said about that last piece, then we're going to roll right through.
He got his own daughter pregnant. What? And it's funny because, yes, the sister that Terrain is named after, the man that molested me, that's their dad, right? His sister is named Terrain, and the other sister name is Tessa. That's where their names came from. My mother named them after their aunts. Whole time, the aunt Tessa is the one that walked in front of the truck and killed herself because she was pregnant by the father.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Let's move on.
Baby, it's deep. They don't like me talking because I'm going to keep it 100 and I'm telling it all. I hate child molesters. Like, I hate the motherfuckers. I despise them. So, yeah, every chance I get, I'm going to put them out there.
Put that shit
like,
out
from
there.
day one. From day one, when we first came on and told our story, the bitch Tay talking about, oh, they lying for clout. They lying. Bitch, you don't know what we went through.
The only thing I see.
I don't know where she came from, sweetie. Because Carlissa, what's her name? Clarissa. Clarissa was Latifah's best friend coming up. Real shit. So I'm like, where the fuck this bitch Tay come from? They like, yo, she used to live on Ashburn a couple doors down. I'm like, are y'all serious? Real shit.
That's why I was
Real
like,
shit.
damn, like when it comes to family business, like Tay really needs to stay out that shit.
If I ever see her, and I'm being real with, I'm gonna smack the fire out her ass. Watch me.
That shit
Watch
wrong.
me.
Like that shit wrong. At the end of the day, this shit needs some closure. Your son need everybody that was like in it, like the victims need closure.
Right. And it was like, fuck us. I used to be like, is it fuck us because we not Malones? Like, did I get molested because I wasn't his biological daughter? Did my son get molested because he was my son and he wasn't a Malone? Like, what the fuck is the, like, I never understood it. And now for Chrisean to come on and tell what she did to her, it's like, God,
the world know now. Like, I see a lot of pain and a lot of hurt in your eyes. Like, when we talked the last time, I was just like, damn, like, you ain't deserved that. And that shit slowly walked down. That shit slowly walked down to your kids, to the next kid.
That's why I put that shit out there so I can break that shit. My nieces and nephews won't go through it. I'm going to keep on talking about it. Now, I don't give a fuck how much they hate me. I'm going to keep on talking about it, period.
And you got all right.
Period.
You got all right.
They used to try to shut me up, even down to stepfather. My stepfather, he sent me threats, all kinds of shit, girl. All kinds of shit. But I will never stop talking about it. They'll never shut me up. Yeah. I'm like, how can y'all get mad at what he did to me? How can y'all get mad at what y'all did to my child?
That's the question.
Like,
okay, so that's what I wanted to ask. Why is everybody so angry with you? Why is nobody angry with the perpetrator? Or the
because I'm not a Malone. I used to feel it so because I wasn't a Malone.
Don't cry, sis, man.
I believe Chyna, bro. I don't care what none of y'all see. I know, listen, personal bias, personal feelings aside, I believe Chyna. I believe Chyna. I believe Chyna with everything in me. I believe listen, when you listening to people tell this type of stuff and they have the details that they have, see when people are pretty vague, typically, not all the time, typically you could squint your eye. I believe Chyna, especially with the grandparent stuff and her even saying, look, I understand that y'all were violated. So I understand why you violated my child. Just say you did. I understand that sentiment because as a mother, I would feel the same way, but it's just too much detail in her story in regarding them people and too much detail in her son in regarding his experience. And plus, her story will make sense why his story even happened. You know what I mean? Her story is the prerequisite to why his story would even take place. Because when I found out that when this girl first came on here and said Tifa did this and that when we were kids, I'm thinking, well, what happened to Tifa? Something had to happen to Tifa as a child for her to turn around and do that to you. Children can't conceptualize what they ain't never seen or never experienced. Okay? And I believe that she feels like she was treated this way because she's not a Malone. I believe that. And I think that's where a lot of her animosity stem from these girls because they're going to always take their daddy's side, even though in her opinion, they know who their daddy is. But it don't matter. He's a Malone and she's not. That's the perspective Chyna is coming from. And I believe Chyna 1,000,000%. I do. Call me a fool. I believe Chyna. I believe her.
Nobody angry with the perpetrator. Or the
because I'm not a Malone. I used to feel it so because I wasn't a Malone.
Don't cry, sis, man. That's fucked up.
And it hurt because I'm like, damn, they my sisters and brothers. Like, damn, we all came out the same lady. Like, are y'all serious?
And y'all should have been able to talk about it and get healing and get therapy and get the truth. And it can't even happen. It can't happen. It won't happen.
No, it's not. It's not.
Like everybody.
That's why I just moved my son and we left. We moved. I got him the fuck away from them. And it's crazy because down and like my son still loves his aunts and uncles. And I know he did.
Yeah, I actually seen him on
I want to move on. That's enough from that. So after hearing, this is when Chrisean first came out with her and Tifa was beefing. And Chrisean said what she said. Tristan and because I gotta call it fair, I gotta play everything. Tristan and Chyna was calling out not only Tifa, they were calling out Tessa. If they say Tessa, Tifa, and I want to say Chassity, and don't quote me on Chassity. They said they felt a really type of way for real. They said because they wouldn't admit that what they did was wrong. So she calls out Tessa. Tessa responds, remember, Tifa says, I'm sorry, not Tifa. The boy says that Tifa made him eat her boom, 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 boom. Watch what Tessa says Chyna allegedly made her children do. This is sick, the whole family. Hold on.
I'm just a changed woman now, today. But let me clear my name up. Yeah? Bet. Yeah, my service out of control because everybody is calling me, my nigga. Whoever just said that. Anyways, I ain't even paying no attention to that. I'm just airing it out. Yeah, because niggas play with me. My oldest, he's in motherfucking where? Washington, bitch, doing his thing. You heard me. I'm a great mother of 6, bitch. Where your children at and where the fuck was they at? If I did XYZ, where the fuck was you at? I'm listening. Where were you, babe? Where was their fathers at? How many babies do you have? You a rat? You a former? You want me to keep going? Please don't play with me. Where the pictures at when they had Christmas? Because you never had Christmas with them. Please don't play with me. I'm listening. I'm listening. Mm-hmm. You want me talking all this Bugatti lies. Don't lie on my name, babe. Please. Please. We're not going to do that.
Let me make this clear. Chyna had already said that she was locked away in prison when all of this stuff was going on. So I don't know what this proves because Chyna literally said out of her own mouth, I wasn't there. I was in prison. So that's where Chyna was when all these allegations happened, okay?
I'm going to wait right here, boo. So we not going to do it. Pull up. Pull up. Big Linda. You take Big Linda, baby? Really? You pimp that young baby out. Your babies want to be online, lying for you. The same ones you may eat their poop. You want to talk some stuff? Talk about your stuff. You
heard it. I'm running back one more time, then we're going to move on.
Babies want to be online, lying for you. The same ones you may eat their poop. You want to talk some stuff? Talk about your stuff. You fucking 44 working at McDonald's. Go flip them burgers and make sure you make them drawers correct, please. Don't freaking steal no cheese, please. And I mean it. I mean that. I'm not even playing Unique Starlay Dorsey. Don't play with me. You all online every day is something different. And Chrisean Rock, she's my sister. She's not your sister. She do not know you. Chrisean don't know you. And now you definitely not my sister no more. Like, seriously. And I mean it. You got, some fans or whatever it is that you're doing. I don't care about no fam. I don't care about none of it. I don't even be on the internet I don't even get down like that. But today, I'm going to add that ass out. With a, hey. Think I'm playing. What you talking about? Got me always fucked up. You was crazy. Like, you schizophrenic. You made your babies eat their poop. Yes, I'm praying for you. And I ain't even mad. I just got to air it out. You got my 18-year-old that's not even in the state. My nigga in college, he knocks him down on the field. Why? Because his mother named Tessa. You heard me. Yeah, mines are successful. What are yours doing? And I don't even want to be disrespectful to them because they still my babies. But at the same time, they on there talking about, yeah, mommy. Don't be lying for her because she didn't even care about you, baby. I wiped your butt and cleaned you up and gave you good food. She made you eat your poop.
All right. Those were those allegations. Let me say this. Even though she said that it was lies, girl, it's not giving. This is my thing. Why you didn't say Tristan was lying? She never addressed Tristan because Tristan is the one who came out and said all of this. Chyna just kind of like co-signed. Girl, why you didn't come out here and say Tristan was a lie? It's giving Tessa. This is the second oldest. She's the second oldest, younger than Unique Dorsey, which is Chyna. Chyna's the oldest. That's the one we just saw. And then Tessa is the second oldest. She's the first Malone child. So my thing is, or at least the first girl Malone child. My thing is, you never addressed Tristan, and he was the one saying these things. But I get it. I don't think she's going to address Tristan because then it's going to be tougher for her to prove the case. Does that make sense? Tessa, I'm not believing you here. I'm sorry, Tessa. I'm not believing you right here, Tessa. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not believing you. It's giving you got tea on Chyna that could or could not be true, and you decided to deflect because it worked out in your favor. Because it's gonna make everybody look bad. That's what it's giving to me. It's giving, oh, you want to try to throw me out there, put me on Front Street, I got some tea on you. But it's not giving I'm innocent. All right? Now, let's move forward. Fast forward. Rockhead gets into it. Hold on.
Actually,
Rockhead gets into it with Tesehki. Now, y'all got all of that, right? Rockhead gets into it with Tesehki on Baddies because I guess Tesehki didn't want to fight Anna Mac and Vicky. Long story short, they end up jumping Tesehki, talking about January and March. January and March end up jumping Tesehki. They jumped Tesehki. Tesehki end up knotting both of them up as she should. And then they ended up falling out. Tesehki goes on Baddies. Chrisean burns her bridges with Zeus. Chrisean goes her way, but Tesehki stays on Baddies. Now, this is where my opinion comes in. This is my opinion. Do I believe that it's possible Chrisean was violated by Tesehki? Absolutely. If you've been on this live to see all of this stuff that we just uncovered, there's no possible way you can say that it is impossible that Chrisean has not been or could not have been violated by one of them, if not Tesehki. Okay, simply off of what we just came over, right? Simply off of that, y'all got me on live late. I don't even be on here this late. Okay, but simply off of what we just uncovered, it is possible. Some may even say probable that those things could have taken place. But giving the timing of the things that took place, I squint my eye at Chrisean because this is not the first time Chrisean has taken on somebody else's identity or their story and put it on to her, right? Again, I'm not calling her a flat out lie like I normally call her a snaggletooth, uncouth, unhealthy, lying ass hoe. That's normally what I do, but not today. This is a very sensitive subject. So today, I'm going to just say I'm squinting my eyes just because of the timing. Now, again, we're going to get into her saying in the past, she ain't never had no problem before, nothing like this, nothing that stole her innocence or whatever. But what I'm saying is the timing is very suspect. And pay attention. I think that's Tessa in the background. Pay attention when she's getting ready to spill the tea. The person in the background gonna be like, nah, don't do that. She like, no, since we want to go there, let's go there. I believe, especially if that's Tessa, the person in the background saying don't go there because they know the tea goes way beyond Tifa, aka Tesehki. That's just what I believe. All of this is all of my opinion, a belief. I don't know what's going on. I'm just giving y'all the tea and letting y'all decide what y'all want to say. But what I'm saying is, it's given to me, whoever that was, whether it was Tessa, Chassity, whoever, Tareen, I don't know who it was. Whoever that was in the background was telling her to be quiet, not because they didn't want her to expose Tesehki, because they know the rumors has been out about all of them, okay? Now, let's get into the first time Rockhead came on here, in my opinion, out of spite, and said Tesehki violated her.
Ask her about when she wanted to play house. No, because she acting like motherfuckers ain't really trying to touch me. Like, we don't like each other because our childhood, bro. Don't be making shit
like, yeah, we forgive you and all this other shit. Talk about what happened. And ask her about when she wanted to play house. No, because she acting like motherfuckers ain't really trying to touch me. Like, we don't like each other because our childhood, bro. Don't be making shit up. Like, yeah, we forgive you and all this other shit. Talk about what happened.
Now, these are the facts, because I'm not going to let Chrisean do this. First of all, I understand that things could happen as siblings and y'all could get over it. I'm not obtuse or ignorant to not know that, right? But this is what I do know. Chrisean ain't never had no beating. I'm not saying never. Let me back it up, because she did bring up the fact that she and Tesehki fell out. According to Chrisean, she said they fell out because Tesehki kicked her and Lil Petey out. And according to Tesehki said she was walking around the house naked by her old man. This is something we also know. Tesehki going down behind her nigga. You know what I mean? I seen them. I don't get it. But again, it's not my place to get it, you know. But anyways, Chrisean has always honestly been super close to Tesehki all the way up until this. These are one of the things, or one of the reasons why I side-eye Chrisean. Chrisean ain't never had no problem with Tesehki up until the situation with January and March. Period. Okay? Now, does that mean that she's 100% lying? In any normal situation, I'd say yes. But given the history of the family, I'm sitting here squinting my eyes. Also, if according to Tristan, all of them was around there molesting everybody, why only one of them molested you? Was it just one, or was it all? Because it seems to be a team effort according to everybody else. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm just giving y'all the story of what they said, okay? This is what I'm just giving y'all my point of view as we catch up to date of what's been going on. Now, Rockhead then, like I said, goes on to say that was about a year ago, and then Tesehki goes on to be successful, things of that nature. And here is a video of Rockhead saying that she's never been violated before while she's on live with Tesehki. Now, this don't automatically mean that she didn't. It's just given, like, with Chrisean's track record of being a pathological liar, is giving girl what's really going on. Let's get into it.
Y'all went through some shit, like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, nobody never, you know what I'm saying? I never personally went through something that took my level, like my childhood away. The only thing that took my childhood away was, like, mommy always sleep and being at friend's house. My blood sister, my nigga. The same sister that got gang raped, or supposedly, because that could be lied too. Fuck, that was trying to kill herself. Not serious. Y'all went through some shit, like, you know?
Yeah.
You heard her? Y'all went through some shit. She said, thank God I didn't go through the same shit. She said, but you know, y'all went through some shit. She said, only thing I went through was mommy always sleep. This is what Chrisean said, okay? And then at the end, she says, her sister was gang raped, but she said, who knows if it's true or not, okay? Now, hold on.
Want to be online, lying.
We already
back
saw
then,
that.
she was always never around. I got Chick-fil-A.
Oh, well, many times.
I miss you. I love you. Huh? What you say? I said I miss you. I love you. I miss you too. I love you too. Let me call you.
Fuck no. We can talk about it right now.
What is one of your friends? I got Chick-fil-A.
Oh, well, many times.
I miss you. I love you.
Chrisean is a master manipulator. Chrisean knows how to take something and put it on her jacket to make her look like the victim. This is what I know of following Chrisean for all of this time. She's a master manipulator. She just is. She just is. Because on one hand, you acknowledging that your sister been violated. Mind you, Chyna said 2 of them got violated, okay? And then you said one of your sisters got R-word and rape. We already hear it. We didn't already say all the horrible triggering words. And then is I love you, my sister. They was thick as thieves all the way up until Tesehki started trying to come on Baddies. These are the facts. These girls were thick as thieves all the way up until Tesehki started trying. But this is before Tesehki got on. All the way up until Tesehki tried to come on Baddies, because according to Natalie Nunn even said that they wanted to hire Tesehki, and Rockhead was over there saying, I don't want her on the show. Remember Natalie said it in front of everybody at the table at the beginning of Baddies? And then Rolly was like, I'm not getting in that's family stuff, but Rolly didn't say she lied. I believe once she started realizing, because Tesehki really has talent. Let's talk about it. I believe that once she saw Tesehki was having a situation where she's gonna start getting noticed, I think that Tesehki, that messed Chrisean up, and people started liking Tesehki too. And that's when I think she pulled the, oh, you wanted to play house with me, which was really Tristan's story. It was at 7 years old. That means Chrisean had to be 4 and 5. So just coincidentally, Chrisean at 7 years old too suffered the same thing. Coincidentally, same story. I don't know. It's just a coincidence to me. Pay me no mind. I'm just giving y'all, my calculation of the whole thing. Again, to add to the story, I'm not saying it's impossible, especially given the fact of the history of what we just saw. I'm never not saying none of this is impossible. What I am saying, though, is there's a lot of squinting my eyes to do. Blueface is one who could tell us better than we could show us. Because Blueface even said that Chrisean is a stalk or dirty dog leg liar. This is what we know, okay? And I don't need Blueface to tell me this, but I've seen it in my own time in real eyes. Let Blue get on here and say what he got to say.
I don't know Chrisean. I know everybody around Chrisean, including her godparents. And she had told me that one time when she was in high school, around the time that she had tried on a dress, and that her godfather made a move on her. And ever since then, they've had a sort of a relationship now. How would I know this? Lisa and Lisa's husband, they will only know if this is true or not. Chrisean is that evil. Yeah, the people that helped her whole life, she goes and tells bad stories about them. So yes, I'm very stressed out that my child that's just brought 6 days. I know Chrisean.
Did you hear that part? He said Chrisean is that evil to where people she's known her whole life, she'll make up stories about them. Hold on.
That evil. Yeah, the people that helped her whole life, is just true or not. Chrisean is that evil. Yeah, the people that helped her whole life, she goes and tells bad stories about them. So yes, I'm very stressed out that my child that's just brought 6 days.
So he has said what we already knew. Chrisean will lie her ass off if it means hurting somebody that she got beef with. I didn't need Blueface to tell me that. I've seen it literally happen in real time. I didn't need Blue to tell me that, but he knows her more than we do. So we just gonna go with his move, okay? I've seen this happen with this girl. I watched this girl take mind you, she's supposed to be on a spiritual journey. Mind you. Also, Ronnie is trying to get a blood test. Mind you. Okay? She supposed to be on a spiritual journey. Ronnie looking for his blood test. She ain't nowhere to be found to give Ronnie this blood test because she knows that there's a possibility Ronnie is the father of that child. And if it comes back that he is the father, it literally disconnects her from Blueface. But that's a whole other lie for a whole other day. We're talking about the allegations here. Okay? Now, Blueface has called out all type of lies. We've already known this. People who've woken up to the BS understands that Chrisean is a manipulator and a liar. I don't need nobody to tell me that. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes, okay? Now, let's fast forward. So now Chrisean goes and have this whole situation where Chrisean is on live, on Zeus Network and the Tesehki. Like I said, Tesehki, you a new age fool. You couldn't have paid me to sit down with no damn Chrisean to talk about nothing like that. Even if it's not true. You could not have paid me to sit down with somebody with the likes of Chrisean and say that We're going to have a conversation about the allegations. Girl, I don't know who advising you, but if they is advising you, fire them immediately. And if somebody did tell you not to do it and you did it on your own, because Zeus said, girl, we got a nice little bag for you. You know, in 2024, the girls chase the bag. The girls chase the bag. Boy, you hate Chrisean. I don't know who you talking about. I don't hate her. I just dislike her a lot. I don't know her to hate her, but you know what I do hate about Chrisean? I hate what she's done to her child, but that's a story for another day. You know, you look familiar, Miss Boone. Tread light. We've been doing good on the live. Do I hate Chrisean? I don't know her, but do I dislike her, especially for what she did for that baby, to that baby? Yes. There's a special place in Hades for a bitch like Chrisean and the hoes who follow her. Yes. Now I was doing good. Don't stop me. Don't stop me. I was doing good. Do not stop me. I hadn't even went off on a snag or two bitch yet. Do not stop me, okay? Now let's move on. We trying to get somewhere with this, okay? Neither here nor there. So boom. Fast forward, Chrisean goes over to the Zeus Network. I don't know who told Tesehki this was a good idea. Girl, Tesehki, you should have called me, girl. You should have called me. See, I don't give a damn if Zeus said they got $1 million. I should have said, girl, you could sell $1 million worth of coochie. Do you hear me? Before you go on that show and let Zeus Network make a fool out of you. Girl, Tesehki, I don't know what was going on. I saw one of the clips where you was over there screaming and crying, and Rockhead is holding Junior. He la be do be dam Illuminati. Can't you tell he needs love? You over there crying your heart and soul, and Rockhead over there with Junior like this. Oh. Yeah. See, you over there crying your heart out on the Zeus Network. Let me in the bike. Let me in the bike. Junior like this. And Rockhead looking at you like this. Girl, you should have called me, girl. You should have called me. You should have called me, girl. You could reach me by airplane. Cross the desert in a 7-lane. Whatever the lady say. Girl, I don't care how you get here. Just get here if you can. Girl, you should have called me. And I would have told you that wasn't going to go the way you think. I don't give a damn if Lemon Zeus Diddy would have offered you Bad Boy Records and Big Boy and Death Row. No, girl. Do not go over there with Rockhead with Junior. You over there pleading your heart out. Junior over here. And Rockhead going, but you told me you wanted me to eat your pussy. Yeah. Yes, you did. Yep. You said it. Yep. You said when I was 7 years old. You remember that? You said that you wanted me to eat your... Yeah, you did. You did. You did. Now you running out there looking a fool. Girl, call me, Tesehki. Call me. I'm free. I'm not even going to charge you, girl. Call me, girl. Call me. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Even if it's true or false, Tesehki, call me. Do not listen to the people. Fire everybody. Everybody got to go. Just like Chyna got fired from McDonald's, I need you to go to everybody in your camp and say, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You fired, bitch. Fire everybody. I don't care if it's your mama working for you, your little nephew, your children. Everybody needs to go. Because this was never going to end in a good way. Okay? Never. Ever. So we're here. Rockhead goes down to the Zeus Network and have a sit down with Tesehki and let's talk about it. The only reason she had Junior was because she didn't want them hands on her. See, she didn't want the pause put on her. Let's talk about it. We here already. Let's talk about it. Chrisean, if you're on here, you're about to be mad. Oh, well, suck your mother. Okay? Now, the only reason, hold on, let me fix Junior. Hold on. The only reason she had Junior, okay, was because she knew that, number one, you probably won't back the piss out her with Junior doing this. Okay? Number one. Number two, if you were to react and back the piss out her while Junior doing this, you really gonna look guilty and you gonna be the bad guy. So it was a win-win for her to give Junior them sedatives, throw him on the shoulder, and sit there and say, but you wanted me to eat your pussy. Okay? That was the whole point, Tesehki. When you saw it with Junior, you should have said, cut! 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 That's what you should have did. You should have reneged and backed out. You know how to play spades? Girl, you should have reneged, okay? Because ain't no way I'm walking on the set and Junior thrown over the shoulder like a continental soldier. Yeah. You wanted me to eat your pussy. Yes, you did. Remember, you wanted me to play house? We were 7. You wanted me to eat your pussy. Girl, listen to me and listen to me good. I love all my nieces and nephews. Lord knows I do. But I ain't gonna lie. If my sibling was to get on TV and lie on me, girl, y'all can say I'm as guilty as the day is long. Because, girl, I'm a hope to God that the Most High cover the baby. Because I am about to bat the entire life out of this bitch. Do you hear me? And people, oh, if she would have reacted, she'd have looked guilty. Girl, it's already going to look guilty. It's already going to look guilty. Especially if I know you lying. And again, I don't know it. I'm just saying. If I know you lying and you said this on national TV where everybody in their mom gonna hear this, girl, God hope, Lord, God bless the child that's had his own. Girl, because I'm batting the piss out of you, and God forbid my little nephew get bad too. Oh, well, they say the sins of the father or the mother carry on to the children, okay? Because I'm batting the piss. I'm just reacting. I'm sorry. But see, Chrisean was smart. She knew that Tesehki is calculated. Tesehki don't just act like me. She a real fighter, you know? So Tesehki is not gonna, you told me to eat your pussy. Yes, she did. You told me. You said 7 years old, remember? You said, Chrisean, do you want to play house? I said no. And then you said, come and eat my pussy. Girl, I would have bet the living daylights out of girl. Y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all gonna say what y'all want. Y'all gonna say it regardless. I'm just telling y'all, I would have bet the living daylights out of Chrisean. That's just me. That's just me. Okay? Now, let's get into the scene. Let's get to the scene that's in question. This is the one that got everybody in a chokehold.
Remember when I was 7? Remember when I was 7? You made me eat your pussy.
You said what? I'm done talking. Bitch, you're going to fucking jail.
Remember when I was 7? You made me eat your pussy.
You said what? I'm done talking. Bitch, you're going to fucking jail.
Remember when I was 7? You made me eat your pussy.
You said what? I'm done talking. Bitch, you're going to fucking jail.
Remember when I was 7? You made me eat your pussy.
You said what? I'm done talking. Bitch, you're going to fucking jail.
Remember when I was 7? You made me eat your pussy.
It's that face for me. Hold on. It's the face that really gets me. Hold on. Back it up. Hold on, you little Bernstein bear, you. That face right there would have made me forget about Junior. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Junior. Love Junior down to the ground. But see that face right there? And when is Junior gonna wake up? Junior been asleep for the last 3 weeks. Has anybody caught those T's? Last time we seen Junior, and we didn't even see him, he was in the car seat and she was feeding him a speck of cake. When is Junior gonna wake up? That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. Junior been asleep for 3 weeks. I'm just saying, ain't nobody concerned. Ain't nobody concerned that this baby is on the set with all of these lights, all of these cameras, all of this noise, people in the back hollering action, and Junior is knocked out. Ain't nobody asking no questions. Junior, Junior, he lobby dooby dam Illuminati. Can't you tell? He needs love. Are we not going to ask why Junior been asleep for 3 weeks? Junior been asleep for 6 winters and 12 summers, like that girl Remy Ma been down at the jailhouse. Yes, Junior, are you okay? Junior, are you okay? Are you okay, Junior? Somebody tell me something. Something ain't right, okay? But that's just me, neither here nor there, because this ain't about Junior. For the first time, Junior, we're going to put you down. We're going to put you down. This ain't about you. We'll come back to you, okay? But Junior, are you okay? Junior, are you okay? Are you okay, Junior? Hey, say something, okay? Now, we'll come back to Junior. It's not about Junior. We'll come back. Now, y'all watch this heifer pat Junior to oblivion as she say that Tesehki made her eat her coochie. Now, this is my honest opinion. This is my honest opinion. I feel like this girl right here, like Blueface said, will say some most heinous lies about people, especially the people who did for her. Do I believe that Tesehki is 100% innocent? No. Given, according to what we all uncovered, we all know that there's a possibility, and some may even say a probability, that those things could have taken place. However, this right here seems very disingenuous to me. This right here seems extremely disingenuous to me for the IEP rockheads and the Chriseanimals and the bike. Because I know y'all don't know the words like disingenuous. That's 3 syllables, no 4 syllables that, you know what I'm saying, y'all might not be able to catch. Okay? So I'm gonna just give it to you in special ed terms to the IEP rockheads and the Chriseanimals. Disingenuous means it doesn't seem like it's genuinely what she feels. It's given to me like I know what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use this like she pulled from her mama story and from Chyna's story to say that was hers. It's given. I'm gonna pull from Tristan's story and put it on my jacket because nobody was around to corroborate this. It's 15 of y'all in one room according to y'all. So with that being said, don't none of your other siblings can corroborate this. Rockhead, you're a habitual liar, so I squint my eyes at everything you see. Do you hear me? Everything you see. And the fact that you're saying it, and again, I get it, victims react differently. Victims react differently. But something about this little Joker smirk right here, something about this Batman Joker smirk, my spirit. Something about this Batman Joker smirk, you know she looked like one of the Bernstein Bears. It's something about this give me it's a lie.
It's survival. I guess somebody lied. Smells like somebody lied.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Now, I don't know this to be a fact that it's a lie. That's just the way I feel. You know what I mean? That's just the way that I feel. All right? Now, this is what's worse about this whole situation. This is what's worse about this entire situation. Now, because the entire family are pathological liars, it's hard to really kind of gauge who is who and who lying and who telling the truth. Because Tesehki came on the scene line with Chrisean, and then all of a sudden they split, and now it looks to me like either one of them or both of them is lying on each other. Now, Tesehki says she's gonna sue, and Chrisean going to jail for defamation of character. Baby, that don't go like that. But can you sue? Yes. Now I heard allegedly they said, I didn't say it, but they said Zeus don't want her to go down to the jailhouse. I mean to the courthouse, because Zeus did it, gonna get in trouble allegedly for all of the crap he got going on. And we all know Zeus Diddy then had some stuff going on. Okay. We all know that. That's why I call him Zeus Diddy. I'm talking about the little light bulb head nigga. The nigga who looked like Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer without the red nose. That nigga, Zeus Diddy, that nigga there. Which nigga, Vu? That nigga there. He already got trafficking situations going on allegedly in his camp. He don't need that type of time over there. But again, Zeus Network, you ain't worth a dime neither, because y'all was super negligent in even airing it, if you ask me. Because if you on here, Tesehki, if you on here, I don't know what type of clause you filed, but I'm pretty sure it don't cover the type of things that you're going through right now. Girl, I would take Zeus Diddy, Mary Poppins here, and everybody else down to the ground. Do you hear me? Down to the ground. Now, you won't have a career after that, but you'll have enough money for you and your churn and your man to go off and live a good life, okay? But I would take Zeus Diddy, Zeus, the old lady who lived in the shoe, Junior too. Shout out to Junior, but he got to go with his mama. Junior and everybody down to the ground. Do you hear me? That's just me. I'm a Pisces. I'm a real passionate bitch. You know what I'm saying? So when I get mad, I be wanting to do real horrible shit. You know what I'm saying? So pay me no mind. I'm just saying if I was you and me and you was me, which God thank you, Lord, I'm not you. But if I was you and you was me, bitch, everybody got to go. Zeus Diddy, his churn, his grand churn, Janisha, Tommy Lee, bitch, Natalie, bitch, the clear people who really weren't Zeus behind the scenes, bitch, the cameraman, the security, the man who opened the door, the Uber driver, bitch, I don't give a damn if they motherfucking ass was just happen to be there in the store. You got to go down to the ground. That's just me, though. Everybody different, though. Please, that's just me. That's just me. Don't pay me no mind, you know. Neither here nor there. So after this, Chrisean's sister Chassity, who was also alleged to be one of them, she has taken to her story. She says, as you all saw, well, somebody else posted it. She's reposting other people's stuff. As you all saw in the trailer, there was some tension between Latifah and Chrisean. People want them to clash, but y'all need to remember they're going through stuff and it'll take time to heal and get back on track. With fans stirring things up with those allegations is not helping at all. At the end of the day, they're sisters and they won't change no matter what. This is something they can get better. I'm sorry. We're all family and we would have got their backs. It says Sean and Latifah included. I'm not here to pick sides. I'm all about justice, family, and love. This will be my last time clearing things up. I don't even know who this is. Only one Jew. Is that the niece, girl? I don't know. But at the end of the day, girl, nobody brought this back up with Chrisean and Tesehki when they decided to go down to the Zeus Network. So I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry, don't want to hear it. If they wouldn't have went down to the Zeus Network, we wouldn't be here. Now, this is all on Chassity's story. Tesehki, your success story is truly motivating. This is her reposting. People may be intimidated by your nonstop bookings, growing reputations. It says, which is why your sisterly connection with Anna and Biggie is so vital. Keep striving, Seki. Now, this is the other sister posting these things about Tesehki. She's reposting what other people say. Here she says, I find it hard to accept if Tesehki coerced her into such horrific acts. Why would she still want to be around her? Sorry, y'all. I think she's trying to tarnish her sister's reputation due to her newfound success, but I know this hurts Tesehki deeply, considering their shared struggles since childhood. Their sister bond was too tight for anyone to believe that. Hashtag keep shining Tesehki. I believe this, but mind you, this is Chassity reposting other people's shiz naive. Okay. Now, she also reposted, she says, no one can, this is Chassity. No one can pay me to lie or be fake. I'm not cut like that. It's not about how I'm looking on, how I'm taking a side, because I'm not being fake or lying. This live, lying this live. I don't understand. How long ago was this with us? 3 before I got caught on my warrant. See, they all done been to prison. Just so y'all don't know. If you don't know, every single Malone has been to prison. They prison pals. Okay, we call them PPPs. Prison pussy pals. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm doing the most now. Let's move on. Now, Tesehki posted this to her story. This is the old live that I showed y'all between her, Chassity, and Chrisean. And she says, this shit hurt on a whole different level. How you trying to take me and Chaz trauma and say it's yours? So now, what's the girl name? Tesehki is saying that Chrisean is taking her trauma that her and Chassity went through and saying that it's Chrisean's. Allegedly. Allegedly. Okay. Hold on. There's more. Hold on. I just didn't want y'all to see me going through my emails. People be sending me stuff. And I don't need y'all to know who be sending me teas and things of that nature. Okay. Now, we back. All right. Now, this is the friend. What's the girl name? AJ. This is the friend AJ on her story. Hold on. Let me back it up and let me let y'all see. This girl was supposed to be friends with Tesehki, with Chrisean and Tesehki, and then her and Chrisean fell out, and now she's just friends with Tesehki. She says, when the hate don't work, they start making up lies. Hold on. And then this is from Chassity's story. No one can pay me to go lie or bash another sister. I speak facts. I stand for it, but I'm never going to lie for money or clout or fame. I don't respect the fake and lying, okay? I just wanted to be known that we stand with Chrisean. This is her responding to this. God will reveal all things, Chrisean, and Chrisean Jesus will be vindicated. No, I shouldn't have said Chassity is a scam. Chassity, now this ain't the time to clear your name on a scammer, girl. The people already said you a scammer, girl. Chassity is a scamming because she didn't do it to me. I'm essentially doing what people love to do to Chrisean. We praying for healing. The facts and evidence is out there. Now it's time to heal and move on. We pray for this family. Ma'am, Chassity, this ain't about you. Okay? This is not about you. At the end of the day, this is about these 4 people right here. Okay? Now I'm about to give y'all my wrap-up synopsis of what I feel about this whole situation. But before I do that, let me read these super chats because I know I missed a few of them. Hold on. Okay. Let's get some of these super chats that I missed. Dee Bam Bam, thank you so much for the super sticker. Isma, thank you for the super sticker. Team Carlissa, this family has deep issues. Rock is evil. She got her sisters jumped, and then she brought this up to avoid accountability, praying for Junior. Absolutely. Only thing I disagree is Carlissa family just as fucked up. As a matter of fact, girl, it seems to me, Carlissa, I don't know if they got any type of essay going on that side, but Carlissa is in no room to part her dick suckers, okay? Please, Carlissa, girl, the stuff Blueface said about what happened under Carlissa, girl, please. But thank you for the super chat, Isma. None of you. I'm just saying, like, Carlissa is not, how my grandma used to say, her mouth ain't no prayer book. My grandma used to say that when a nigga be lying. Her mouth ain't no prayer book. That's all I'm gonna say when it comes to Carlissa, okay? Thank you for the super chat. S. Johnson, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much, Boo, for your time and effort providing excellent content always. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, S. Johnson. The Patrice Project. I'm late, but this was a necessary video. Thank you for never being afraid, tackling uncomfortable topics. Keep repping us 80s babies. Of course, the Patrice Project. Of course, girl. That's what we do. Of course. We're going to say what we got to say, Thank you, S. Johnson, for being a member for 4 months. That said, they still riding on the short bus. Shake my head. Lord, I pray for all the grandkids and hope they turn out to have more sense than the parents, girl. Good luck. Because typically, unfortunately, cycles repeat itself. Unfortunately, it's sad. Thank you, S. Johnson. Pure Joy, thank you for the super chat. The sins of the fathers are visited upon the children. You better talk. This is like the Kennedy curse. It's spiritual. People see, but we normally talk like that on the Voodoo Doll TV channel. But yes, the sins of a father are typically passed on to their kids. And it's the same thing through a mother. Y'all got to understand, a lot of things these people do, their children end up paying for it. The only thing I will say, thank God, well, it looks to me that she keeps Junior close to her. So apparently, allegedly, nothing is happening to him. He already need help. But again, hopefully Junior don't have to pay for the sins of his rockhead ass mom because she a rockhead. He didn't choose her. She chose him. You know what I mean? Thank you for the super chat, Pure Joy. 440 vibes with Sam Marie. Thank you for being a member for 4 months. I'm so tired of the whole family, girl. You and me both. Do you hear me? You and me both. Thank you for the super chat. It says, I want to clarify that T was also violated. Yes, Tesehki. And Rock knows this. It's concerning to see any attempt to make your sister look bad just because she didn't stoop to bullying or hurting others for her. That's literally my sentiments exactly. 440 vibes. It's given to me that you felt some time. First of all, you didn't want her on the show. But when she decided to come on the show, she probably told you in the background she's just going to beat everybody up for you. And when that didn't go your way, you decided, especially when you started seeing people started liking her, you decided that you were going to try to sabotage her. And this situation here gives me sabotage tease. It does. Sorry, not sorry. Thank you, 440. Saint Hudson, thank you for the super chat. You know what's funny? Each one of them points the finger. I do believe it was her mother's man, though. Yeah, all of them point the finger because they all have been violated and they all have violated, if you ask me, my opinion. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Love Bug, thank you for the super chat. Didn't the nephews come out and say it was all for the internet? Corey Lombardi had it on his X page. Well, let's go get it. They said what was all for the internet? Shout out to Corey Lombardi. Oh, and let me say something too to these rockheads. I went and shared some stuff from another Instagram page, and you know Edge's bald-headed hoes had that Instagram page taken down. You raggedy hoe. Y'all some dirty ass hoes. Y'all won't go get people Instagram page taken down because you don't like the message. Y'all wrong for that. Y'all is so wrong for that. Y'all ain't worth a dime. Y'all are not worth a dime. And y'all, you know what? That's all right, dude. Y'all probably already suffering. Every time you log off and you look up to your popcorn ceilings, and you look up to them popcorn ceilings and that blanket that your son done peed on, that you done draped across the doggone the window, so you won't get the sunlight in the morning, bitch. Every time you look up and you see that, the Lord is already punishing you, bitch. You bald head hole, and I see it. Okay? Thank you, Love Bug. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for being a member for 5 months. Deborah, Vu, you are the GOAT at bringing the facts. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yellow, thank you for the super chat. I do too. Yes, girl. Yes. Summer Breeze, thank you for becoming a new member. Thank you so much. Naughty Love Movement LLC, thank you for the super sticker, my love. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, S. Johnson, for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Cosmic Sun Soul, thank you for the super chat. She says, what up, Boo and Acorns? What up? He ain't even from Acorn. Let me get my girl up here. I ain't put her up here in a while. Shout out to Acorn. And if you ain't from Acorn, he ain't even from Acorn. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Acorn. We in the building as we always are. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Acorn. Thank you, Cosmic Sun Soul. Bree Renee, thank you for the super chat. Zeus dead ass wrong for airing this. Absolutely. Without a doubt. They are more than dead ass wrong for airing this. Way more than dead ass wrong for airing this. And you know, you reap what you sow. And see that little James and the Giant Peach looking ass nigga Zeus did it? I'm talking about Lemmy Well. That little nigga look like James and the Giant Peach. If you ever seen the show or the movie, you know what I'm talking about. That nigga is gonna pay dearly. And one that's Paul, a pastor, girl, it's gonna be a time. Do you hear me? If hell is hot and they ain't got no ice box, he gonna be sick. Do you hear me? Shout out. Thank you, Bree Renee. And thank you, MB908, for the super chat. I appreciate this late key, Boo. Love you, Boo. Love you too, girl. I don't even be on live like this. I really don't. Not this late, girl. I normally be off, but I'm off tomorrow. I took off. So let's get into the closing thoughts. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. My Titi in the building. Thank you, Titi. Rochelle, thank you, Titi, for making it rain in the building as you always do. Not only you, but everybody else in the building that made it rain. But my Titi said she gonna cap off the night as she always does. Shout out to my Titi. Make it rain. I make it rain. I make it rain. I make it rain on them hoes. I make it rain. I make it rain on them hoes. Shout out to my Titi for always coming through, showing the support. Titi says, love you, Vu. Thank you for hard work and trying to open the eyes of the delusional. You know, trying to open the eyes of the delusional is trying to make Ray Charles see. It's a hard job. You know what I mean? But the rumor has it they say they know how to feed. I don't know. But TD, I'm just trying to do my little 1, 2, yin, yin, yin. You know what I'm saying? And move around from that situation. But yeah, girl, I don't know. It's you know, my people, love them down to the ground. But my people is my people. Shout out to TD again for coming through, making it rain as you always do.
I make it rain. I make it rain. I make it rain on them hoes. I make it rain. I make it rain on them hoes.
Period. Okay. Thank you, TD. Thank you for the super chat as told by Kay. What is acorn? Acorn is just the way that I classify Black Americans, foundational Black Americans, African Americans. It's just another thing so we can realize who we are separate from other people. So when I say stuff like DJ Academics, big fat funky nasty oxtail neck ass. See, big DJ Academics is from Jamaica. Shout out to Jamaica. But typically when I talk about Jamaica, I say, or DJ Academics, I say he ain't one of us. So that means he ain't even from Acorn. It's just a little funny way I do stuff. You know, it ain't nothing, you know. Acorn know what's up. Acorn in the building. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming in. Remember, Bree, Renee, thank you so much. Now let's close this out, y'all. We gotta close this out. Thank y'all so much, everybody in the building. Hit the like button if you haven't already. This is the thing. We started off, we went down the whole rabbit hole of this whole, and we haven't even gone through it all. We have not gone through it all. But this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. We've gone down this rabbit hole. We see what's going on. And at the end of the day, I feel like there's a lot of trauma passed down from generations on down. This is bigger than Tessa and Chrisean. I believe Chrisean is taking somebody else's situation and putting it on her to make her seem like the good person and Tifa like the bad person. Do I believe Tifa has violated people? According to what I've seen so far, yes. Do I believe Tifa violated Chrisean? Possibly. I don't know. But do I believe that this was done with good intention or out of truth from Chrisean? Hell no. None of this was done with good intention with Chrisean. Chrisean was literally on here just doing what she do, okay? That's a lie through that snaggle tooth. That's why the Most High took it from her, so the lies could come out a little easier so you Negroes could catch it. But a lot of these IEP Negroes still ain't catching it. You feel what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, I'm about to get off of here. 2.5 hours? I was supposed to get on here for an hour and get off, but y'all know how I get when I get to running my mouth. If you're new to the Dollhouse, welcome to the Dollhouse. If you're a returning doll and Dawn, welcome back. Y'all already know how it is. Subscribe to the channel because you're going to come back. You might as well subscribe and get the notification and come on back when we go live again. I always got something new to talk about. We coming back tomorrow with some stuff possibly. I don't know. With that being said, shout out to everybody in the building. Love y'all down to the ground. And guess what I'm about to do? Joe Shaw up out of here because I'm about to go sit down and rest my nerves, okay? Shout out to everybody in the building. Again, like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. And I love y'all down to the ground. Peace.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, Blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy, for your boy, hustle for your boy, fix it for your boy, drop it for your, wah 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 wah. Lift it up. Penny bust it open, lift it up. Yeah, come on, lift it up. Penny bust it open for your B-O-Y. Penny for your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bustin' up.
Come on, Blaze, you know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Mr. Carroll,
How you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.